Danganronpa. Boot up Danganronpa for the third time today. I'm gonna...
My sister's yelling about being lost in the sauce.
I'm scared, but, you know, that's okay.
I don't know what it means either, that's why I'm scared.
Alright, this time we're gonna open in windowed 1280p, and we're gonna see what happens. Alright, I'm not gonna start the Discord stream yet either. Just in case. Just eliminate all variables. God. Let's see if this works. I'd be very happy if this were to work. Oh, Despair! It seems like it's working!
It's working.
I think. Let's... Oh, it working. It working, baby!
It's actually working. It's
I
not
think
lagging.
so. Yeah, it's not lagging.
That's rare.
Oh, I don't know what I did, but the settings I chose fixed it, I think. Alright, let's boot up this. And there you go. And now we're gonna play Danganronpa. Finally! We can play Danganronpa. Oh, God. There we are. Alright, setting skills. Is handiwork any good?
I don't remember.
Have you used it before?
Maybe?
Uh,
It's been a while since I've played DR1.
Because it says it lets you load 2 bullets. But I
It's
don't
one
know what
of
that
the
means.
abilities.
An ability?
No. My sister
Oh.
asked what was the question, and I was like,
Oh. I'm an idiot. That's just the rhythm game. I don't need that.
Yeah, you should be fine. The rhythm games aren't too difficult.
Yeah. I'll get that then. Hero Liberation instead. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Let's go. I'll have to let Poyo know we're back.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
There we go. I'm gonna pretend like we haven't heard any of this before. Anyways, hero framed. Not his fault. That is what I believe. Alright, Despair, let's go.
Let's go, the baby.
Everything we found in
The
your
baby.
room. The blueprints, the suit cards.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. No, it's wrong! I love Makoto.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Makoto's onto him! And my alarm just went off. Just use that for an hour. There we go.
It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared.
Maybe Kyoko had him write that for a
The
reason.
handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Well, Kyoko's onto it.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their
Kyoko's
handwriting.
literally like, everyone here is an idiot except for me.
Best character. Best character.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
He's not. It's true.
Are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's not the only one.
Right?
I think Hiro's innocent as well.
I love Byakuya stepping up to the plate.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit?
Good question.
Is it like Hiro said?
No one.
Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
I don't fucking know.
Tell them, Naegi.
Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
I don't know.
Tell them, Naegi.
It was still him, right?
I got it!
Yeah,
Other
because
than
he's the
Hiro,
only one who could fit in
Think
it.
of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit.
Naegi,
We
them.
never found
tell.
any kind of second suit.
Very smart guy right
Then
here.
there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
Shut up,
That
Byakuya.
doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It
Well, let's
makes
talk about it.
perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
Exactly.
What you're saying is... That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
Huh. Yeah, that's kind of obvious in hindsight, isn't it?
What? Now that's a bold assumption.
Like, especially with all these notes I took, maybe I should have realized that sooner. He was definitely the person in the suit.
And what reason you have to make such a statement?
One day.
You do have a reason, yes?
Wait, why are you playing a visual novel if you can't
Before we
read?
get to that,
Shit, I just hear they voice it. That's why we did it voice acted. Because I couldn't
you
read.
have to read it! Damn,
there's
you beat
something
me
else
to
we need to
it.
clarify first.
There we
So
go.
let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
Someone here is smarter than me.
Allie's upset for some reason, and I don't know why.
All
I don't know
things
how
have a
Walkies was
proper
this
order.
soon.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless
the
body.
dolly.
It would seem that his corpse was moved using
Dolly.
certain particular
You gotta
items.
watch your fucking tone,
Makoto.
mister.
What?
I think I'm messing with you.
I know.
You better watch your fucking language.
Oh, the repository dolly. Oh, yeah.
I got it!
He got it, guys. There's still one more
Did
thing. Blue tarp.
I got it!
He got
They
it.
were a dolly and a tarp, right?
There we go. Why is he salty?
Let's see if I can explain. Taka's body
No, I don't think
disappeared
you
from
can,
the equipment
Makoto.
room,
Shut
and
up.
then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when
Makoto,
we
that's
found
great.
it for the second
Another
time,
opinion?
it was
Shut
wrapped
up.
in a blue tarp, right?
That's so brutal. Poor Makoto.
It was the same tarp that up until then
Shut up,
was
Nike,
stored
but
in the
you
equipment
told
room.
me to say it!
So the killer
You're
must
killing
have
me
seen
here.
it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Ah,
That explains the tarp. And the dolly?
and the dolly?
Thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository,
So let's go. We're learning stuff here.
so did the dolly.
Oh, it's like a ghost.
In other
Ah!
words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Shut the fuck up, Celeste.
Are you absolutely
up,
positive the
bottom?
dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
Yes, I saw
The
it.
dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment
Well, obviously somebody moved it there in advance because it was premeditated.
possible.
Someone
But it was
had
in
to
the
move
repository
it.
all
My
along,
god.
and you simply
Just
didn't
be thinking
realize
we
it.
dumb or something.
He's raised an objection. How do you respond?
Byakuya be like.
There is no shame in being
I love
He's like, go
Byakuya.
on. He's like, go on. Explain it to the class. Byakuya, why are you siding with the bit?
Damn, Celeste throwing in the insults too, even though Makoto basically solved the last two cases himself.
You can't just pick that out. People get angry.
Wow, I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change her mind if I could just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository.
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Another tutorial? This game has 6 cases, right?
Yes.
6 cases, oh god.
They
Reloading?
only get longer and longer.
And longer.
In each game, the trials only get longer and longer. I think the last trial in V3 is like roughly 5 hours.
What?
And that's if you know what you're doing.
Is that why V3 took you guys so long? Hot damn. Oh. At the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo counts. It cost me bullets!
Yeah, everything. What, you think the world is just fucking free or something?
Yeah.
Who do you think you are?
Just like locking on, I have to press the tab key in time with the tempo marker.
Hey, what are you? White?
Oh. Okay, so I reload at the start of fever time. Okay. Good luck and have fun. They couldn't have just added a flag to check whether or not you were on gentle. Oh, we're already playing rhythm games?
You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic.
That's pretty cool.
Get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard.
Do your worst.
I'm getting off tempo. I'm fucked.
I cannot agree.
You think you play video games?
I thought I did.
Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch.
I can't see the thing. How do I?
You're not supposed to see it.
You miserable wretch.
Oh, there we go. I somehow got through
I
that.
cannot agree.
Yeah.
Prove it.
No bitches.
No bitches, eh, Mr. Squidward?
If you're asking for proof that the dolly...
That's
moved,
like the
I have it
absolute
right
destruction.
here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood
Yeah, it
stain
had blood on it, numbnuts.
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with
He
the
doesn't
tire
have any
marking
nuts, that's
that matched the
offensive.
dolly wheel. The
Dang,
killer probably
sorry.
rolled the dolly
Sorry,
through the blood
Makoto.
on accident as they
He
wheeled
has
the body out of the room.
Uh,
And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Makoto Gaming. Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much?
Anyway, that was just something we
Yes.
had to get out of the way. Let's get
That's
back
so
to the
sad.
main subject.
Yeah.
That's so
The
sad.
subject of how
Alexei, you
Robo
should do
Justice didn't do
Despacito.
it.
It's been so long since I've heard those
I'm
words.
not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
All right. If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? Wait, because you can't do shit while you're in the costume, right? How would you have moved the thing?
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
I guess.
Yeah. The culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah. But even with that, all you'd have to do is bend over.
Oh,
Then you
whoops.
could push the dolly no problem.
Yeah, that's kind of a bad
So the
thing.
killer just crouched down,
Just did a
and
bad
headed the body off to the
thing.
If you accept
Everything, then you must realize that. Sorry.
Poor hero. Poor hero.
Hero's like,
As we know,
My guy is so clueless. He couldn't possibly pull a phoenix and like defend himself.
Then you could push the dolly no
Bruh. Did you just see that?
If you accept, then you
Did you
must
like just
realize
hit it,
that.
but it didn't work?
Yeah.
I don't think I
Yeah, that happens.
As we
Like
know,
I must have hit like the far left side of the hitbox and it was just off.
Yeah, it can do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta actually aim. Hello, Pulver. Welcome to the
You're
chat.
absolutely right
Yo,
that you could push a
Pulver.
dolly without a handle.
Yes, he
if you
says hello,
stood
Yoshi.
I have a question for you. Do you have bitches?
He says he has a headache.
That is close enough, I guess.
He says hi, DB.
Hello.
But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
It better not have been Kyoko. Like I'm gonna kill somebody if it was Kyoko.
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit
No,
together.
my life
Remember?
is on the line.
I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist, girl. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not
Guys,
see your
please,
feet,
I'm in danger.
you
Make
can't
sure
even
to
bend at
smash
the
the
waist.
like and subscribe button so I don't die.
I have friends that are bitches, but I don't actually have bitches, Pulver says. He does not own his
Okay.
friends. He's a good
Well-
Samaritan.
I am just thankful that I got an answer. Thank you.
Yoshi doesn't have a sub button. Oh, but I do have a donation link. Why don't you go check out that donation link, Pulver?
Oh my god.
Like, look, I just click it. It's really cool. It's really cool.
Is it just a rickroll?
No, I would
You're
never
like,
do
"Shit."
that.
You're like, shit, how did you find out?
How did you find out?
Just guessed. Well, actually, because you told me.
I just realized that I did just tell you, like, after you said that. Like, it's like that one moment in Sonic Adventure 2 where he's like, you just told me, Fox Boy.
That was the fake emerald. Because you just told me, Fox Boy. What? Well, I'm in a stream right now,
Right
so...
about that?
Now that you mention
Because you
it,
just told me, Fox Boy.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Yoshi, I'm poor. I spent $40 today on buying 2 Japanese lottery tickets to get a Kirby towel and a Kirby pen
Do you
holder.
want to
That's a
give it a
bigger prize.
touch? Give it a give the man a little a tap. Yeah.
What?
well,
So my
What's to
sister
stop you
came
from
to
simply
visit,
pushing
and
the
she
dolly
saw
with
my
your feet?
pyramid head booty mouse pad. She goes, "Oh no, I've seen it in person now." I was telling her she should give it a little tap.
Oh god. Pulver should invest in one of those. I think he would like it.
A pyramid head booty mouse pad?
Of course. What? That's like a borderline essential.
It is. I feel like I'm a better gamer
You
with
really
it.
think someone could take the dolly all that way?
No, I wouldn't, Lumfow, he says.
totally impossible.
Lim
Not that I can say for
Bao?
sure myself.
Who's Lim Bao? Is he working with the Korean? I'm kidding.
I completely forgot about that video. I need to watch that
Somebody
again.
I thought somebody knows what I'm referencing.
My brother showed it to me like way back when, and I don't.
I stumbled on it when I was making a meme compilation for
On
something,
top of
and
that,
I just sat
if
there and
you
I
were
was like,
wearing
alright
such a
then.
rigid, cumbersome
God,
suit,
you should send that to me again because I don't remember what the name of it is.
I have to go look for it.
it's
I don't
very
even
unlikely
remember
you
what
would
it-
have the
what it's called
dexterity to
either.
go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
My PC is in the living room. My mom would see that so easily. I'm sure she would. Yeah.
Isn't that just a matter of taking
Well,
off
just
shoes
move
when
your
you're ready to move the
PC,
body?
five head.
Or like, as Sinzi once said, if you stop when they walk in, they've caught you. But if you keep watching, if you keep that mouse pad out, you've caught them.
Yeah, because they be the ones looking at it.
There's absolutely no chance that the costume was taken off just to move the body because you can't take it off by yourself.
I don't think
Numb
taking off the suit
nuts.
was an option.
He doesn't
remember-
have pee-pee.
Okay, you can take it off. You can't take it off yourself, Fivehead. There we go. I said the funny
You
twitch.
said the funny. You better fucking watch your mouth.
Whoa! I'm scared.
Your titties look heavy. Let me give you a hand.
Oh! No, I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help.
Why do I have so much cagey stuff on my iPad? You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that.
Would you like to voice Celeste here in this flashback for me?
No.
Please.
I mean, I can.
It would make me very happy.
Oh God. Why would you make yourself that? Oh, what? I can't read. Wow. Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
I didn't make the stupid freaking thing.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. You don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
What a nice
Kyoko proceeds
flashback.
to start.
It seems
Kyoko proceeds to
impossible to
start
put the suit on
fucking
or take it off
cursing
without
under her
help.
breath, like, "God damn son of a bitch! Hate this motherfucker! Why am I still here?"
Kicks him over while he's in the suit.
Uh-oh, I just kicked him into
You
the
really can't take it
water.
off by yourself?
Oh gee, DB, should I put it on the floor? Pulver says.
Yeah.
You cut out a book and hide it in the book and take it out from the book when you're ready to game. Hello Frost, welcome to the stream.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
It's nice to see you, my
By
guy.
himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it.
Makoto right, Makoto
Showing
smart.
up in The suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
It's too obvious.
That's right.
He'd be like, yeah, that's right.
It's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be
Obviously.
clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
No. I
You
remember.
all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice?
Images before tragic events.
If whoever was in that suit
I could
is
send a
not the
picture
culprit,
of me
how
about to
do you
grab
explain
Yoshi's
that?
neck. Top 10 images taken before unfortunate event.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna
Nami or
dip for the
Yoshi?
night. Exhaustion, headache, killing me, and I want to know what the manga a friend recommended to me, and then I subsequently bought it. So like, by Yoshi, by DB, by Jack. Goodbye, Pulver. Have a good night. Glad to
Goodbye.
see you.
Have fun.
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
Yeah, he feel me dead as hell. Oh god. How would you go about doing a Byakuya voice?
Pish posh, I'm a rich man. Wee wee wah wah. British.
I don't know, how did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
Bro, do you have tunnel vision?
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
What did they even say? Like, do I have the transcript? How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. Robo Justice. Yeah, Robo Justice hit you? It was just a diversion.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
And Kyoko's the
Besides,
only smart one
there's
here.
no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
Has she said that before?
I think so.
I feel like she said that before.
Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps.
There
but
we
where
go.
do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events. Maybe
The
we'll
series of
uncover something new.
unfortunate events.
What a pain in the ass!
Shut
I
up,
don't
Jill.
disagree,
Nobody asked.
But our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
Yes, exactly.
All right then. Let's take another look back at what happened.
Oh, boy.
I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up. So we went to look for everyone. That was around
Right.
8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
Oh, I thought weird things were happening to my stream. I was scared. But my phone just wasn't displaying it correctly.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant.
So if I had to guess, we're obviously innocent, but Sakura would be, Hina would be, and so would Celeste. And obviously Hero is. So if I get my pencil, that is a innocent listing of my man Makoto.
My man, he's not.
What? What?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. So Makoto's good, Hiro's good, Aoi's good, Sakura's good, and Celeste is good. Those are my guesses. Those are my guesses. We'll see how correct I am.
I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
Right.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi.
Hifumi got abducted.
We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
Oh. Well, what's wrong?
I saw a shadow of someone moving around at the top of the stairs. I'm
When
sorry, I didn't read
Celeste
the
told
first
us
one.
that,
I got
we
distracted.
decided
It was an exclamation mark and a question mark, so you're good.
Oh. Ah! There.
See, now that I think about it, it really doesn't matter who was in the dining hall that morning, does it? Because no murders happened then. It was just a guy in a fucking robot costume. You know? And, it was just guy in a robot costume. And that's completely unrelated. So what matters is what happened when we split up.
And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Yeah, you want to voice Aoi?
Celeste, what's wrong?
There we go. That was a rather intense scream for somebody like you.
I saw him, the strange costume man. I can't get her accent right now. Oops. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
and then...
That was Celeste's scream, right?
Yeah, I believe so. It doesn't matter.
Give it a shot.
I already did it.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm
My
not
mic
sure.
must have cut out.
Okay.
I promised I did it.
Huh?
What was that? That came from downstairs. Oh, it was Hifumi. You bitch! You made me do something.
Yeah, that you did.
That came from downstairs. It must have been.
Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
Well, maybe I'm glad my mic didn't pick it up. It sounded like something more Rule 34 than a scream.
Oh God.
Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect.
Okay, so we have no idea what's happening with Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko. But that means on my query list is for sure Aoi and Celeste, right? That's who was with them. Maybe. You know what? Fuck it. We don't need notes. We don't need those.
When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
left
we're
Celeste
fine.
and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time.
Yeah, so it's definitely not Celeste or
We heard
Hina.
the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office.
How have they not noticed 2 body
Right
discovery
after we left
announcements?
the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us, and she told us something very surprising.
Hifumi's body has disappeared. I was yawning. Goodbye,
good?
boys.
We rushed back
Goodbye,
to the nurse's
boys.
office
Goodbye,
and saw that
boys.
she was right.
Then we remembered.
Goodbye,
we
Moon.
Toko passed out in the equipment
Goodbye.
room, so we hurried back again.
Just for plot. This can't be happening.
Bitch, it was happening.
Should I do this one?
Both of you to assume my 8-year-old sound and voice can go that deep.
Mine can't either. Are we hallucinating?
I guess we're at a standstill then.
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some
gasp.
time,
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
Yeah, Kuya with the brief summary.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
Yeah, because you weren't
It
here.
certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Makoto sweating.
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
Yeah, what if somebody didn't go on one killing spree? What if it was 2 people?
Why did you steal the cat?
What?
She was the only girl over here then. Ah!
Did your sister
You
steal a
kidnapped
cat?
the cat and you don't fucking share? My little sister has a cat. We took her upstairs.
That's so sad. You got
She was
cat
lonely.
robbed. But yeah, I guess my current theory is that there's 2 people that killed people.
Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
I want the kitty.
The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to
Give
uncover
it a
the truth
cat.
of this case, I have to find them, no matter what.
You're holding her hostage!
It sounds like something real interesting is going on over there.
No, the cat's just sitting there.
The fucking wristwatch.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before
Oh, and
he
she's
flew,
leaving.
or perhaps
Getting
it was
angry at
after.
you.
We already know what order they were killed in.
Do we?
Taka came last.
Easy, Kodak. It should be the wristwatch on Asahina's thing, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah. You're right. I completely forgot about the watch. Because Taka's broke past 6 and fucking Hifumi died. Like, live in action.
I have a cat, Yoshi.
Congrats!
Because of the
sitting
numbering
there.
of the justice hammers.
It's just a red herring.
Was killed with Justice Hammer, while Taka's death came.
See?
Are you
So it's
furry?
obvious Taka came after.
Aw.
So, I wonder if, or perhaps it was. We already know what order they were killed in.
Do we? Oh, what?
Aw.
Fuck.
Shoot. You can hear if she's purring, trust me.
So,
Was I wrong?
regarding
I'm sorry.
Taka's death,
Well,
I wonder if
weird
he died
good.
before he flew, or perhaps it was
It's,
We
you use it
already
at some
know what
point
order
for
they were
like
killed in.
time
Yeah.
stuff.
we have to at some point.
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
Makoto was mentioning the numbering of the Justice Hammers just a second ago, that it bothered him as a hint. Just thought they were both killed with a similar weapon.
Yeah.
The watch. The message is irrelevant.
Looks
While
like she
Taka's
hasn't
death
figured
came
out.
from a swing of Justice Hammer.
Can hide without me getting.
So it's obvious Taka came
Oh,
after.
fuck, I spilled anti-bite on my blanket.
So,
Oh god.
regarding Taka's death,
I
Well, I
wonder
guess
if he
my
died
blanket won't be
before, or
anti-itch
perhaps it was-
now.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
What if I do the watch here?
It's
Fuck.
true
Fuck.
that Hifumi was killed with
Okay, that's
Taka's
fine.
death.
See?
I'm gonna try the watch
I
there.
don't- I mean, I don't remember.
Because, like, the word what order isn't really a contradiction. It really isn't. But that's my... Fuck. What is it?
Her tail.
So, regarding Taka's death,
So that was like,
Or perhaps it was. We already know Taka came. What makes you say? Because of the number.
It's true that he while Taka's death.
See?
yeah, so there's only 2 messages here.
so, regarding Taka's death.
Wait,
I
how do
wonder if he got
how do you
to
memorize
Taka's
a,
death, or perhaps it was after?
how do you play games? If you target a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, you can
And
use
back.
that.
Sorry, I was petting cat. And there she goes, right back under.
I'm assuming it might be a flashback.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka
What
came
order?
last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the justice.
I'm trying to
hammer.
explain how my brain works to someone, and I said my brain is like a cat with the zoomies.
The zoomer cat. I was right with my little flashback thing. Hell yeah.
Well, you
There's
know what?
no
I was
reason
wrong.
to assume that the hammers were
I'm
used in the
sorry.
same
No, you're
order as
good.
the numbers.
I'm just
She's going
happy
in
I
the
was
box.
right for once. I feel smart.
If anything,
Oh, is she
that's
going in the
just
box?
another way the killer tried to disguise their
Hee.
actions.
Does she go in the box?
So you're saying the culprit wanted
She
us
looks
to
like she's about to get in the
think
box.
that they were
Oh no,
Kobe.
she's going in the loaf mode underneath the desk.
Oh. Okay.
But in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
I
Yeah,
swear to God,
obviously.
Cat, if you jump over that, I'm going to yell at you. My doll is there and it's expensive.
All right, here's where your correct thing comes in. Oh my God, Despair's the one.
Oh no.
Wah! I'm glad we actually know in advance this time. That was.
At least I thought. I was semi-right.
You were basically correct. Wrist.
Oh, she's gonna go under your bed. Oh, there she goes. Oh, never mind.
God, I wish I had been like recording it the other time. I would have
What?
loved to have like a replay of me saying wrist wa out loud.
Now I understand.
That would have been so magical.
Is she trying to stick her fat butt underneath the bed?
See?
Okay.
Look.
Oh,
it
she's trying to
broke
hide
with
under the
hands
dresser?
pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It
Oh.
must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
I could lay down and see what she's doing. I could flash her with my phone.
Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. You want to do Sonic voice?
Hey, it's almost 10 o'clock. You know that. Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
Let's go.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night,
My sister just
then he must
My
have been
sister just
attacked
looked
around
over and went,
6
"What the
this
fuck?"
morning.
And that would be his official time of
Karma!
death.
But if
Karma, there's a
that's
bug!
true, then he was killed well before
know.
Hifumi.
And
Duh.
Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's
Karma,
right.
there's a
Taka
bug.
was
You're
killed
good at
before
catching
any of
things.
The other
Go!
incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
Oh, it's
We're
still
right.
alive.
Exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in
Well,
size.
bye,
That way,
Roach,
when we
I
saw how
guess.
they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
I'm so glad the stream is smooth
If
now.
Taka was killed
Yeah.
around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
That's true. No more clear list. No more clear list. Everybody's suspect.
Because when he
I
was
was trying to
killed,
kill
we
a
hadn't
bug.
met up in the dining hall yet.
Shut up,
True in
Tomodachi.
the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis
But they still hold true for Hifumi's.
death.
That's right.
Where were you when the roach was here,
We're all
Karma?
Yeah! Huh?
What was that? Oh, that's Kim. Put him downstairs. It must have been. Wow, even more French today.
Hifumi! He's in the nurse's office,
hey,
and I'm
hey.
having deja vu right now.
No.
This is bad.
You're not jumping
Come
over
on,
my
we have to
dolls.
go back.
When we heard Hifumi's
What is your
screams,
cat
we were
doing?
all together.
She was she was trying to sniff something, but in turn she was gonna jump over a bunch of my boxes with expensive stuff in it. Don't you do it!
Then we all ran down to the
fucking
nurse's
do it!
office. And that's where we found his body.
It's looking weird for y'all. Kyoko, Hero.
I'll send you a photo.
Oh, I know. They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on.
You know, he tried.
I like that narration of
If
events.
that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
He's not making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
Yeah.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared.
You look at Mikuya's shit-eating grin right there.
It's like,
When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And
There we
then
are.
There's the disappearance of
She's
Chaka's
under your
body
bed.
from the equipment room.
That sounds threatening,
At that
like with
time,
no
we
context.
were all
I
gathered
know.
together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing. Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
Shut up, Hero.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
Which went upstairs somehow.
Established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Oh, yeah, that too.
They didn't do either of them anyway. In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their body. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those
Yeah,
things.
it looks pretty sus, Kyoko.
So what now, Kyoko?
Tell us the fucking truth, cause it ain't
For
Hero.
now, we can't get fixated
Kitty,
on
you
who did
can't
it, or
squeeze
we'll
through
just
that.
keep
You're
going around
too
in
tubby.
circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
Alright. If that was an evasion, that was an incredibly smart one.
In particular,
Did you
I
find
think
the
we need to
bug?
figure out how Hifumi's body got
You
moved.
found the bug, didn't you?
What bug?
My cat found the bug that I was trying to kill.
Oh, bug kill.
And now she walked away.
That's true.
I love
We
cats.
searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure
she's
out how
fine.
to explain his body
She
disappearing.
might be trying to get into the guest room, though.
Ayagi
And
sweating.
according to what Celeste said,
Her whole head's in the door. Oh, she's back.
You know what else is black?
I said she's back, not black, Yoshi.
Do you know what else is back? A flashback.
Oh, reading. They could not have been gone for more than a minute or two. Oh, Karma, no!
What happened?
She tried jumping over a bunch of boxes.
It
No,
failed?
Kitty. No, she did it, and now you're going to hide underneath my other boxes. Okay. Have fun. Have fun trying to get out. Whatever. We could not have been more than two or... Oh, fuck, I can't read. They've gone for more than a minute or two, though.
So then, the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Oh, it would seem so.
There we
his
go.
body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Teleportation.
Oh, there she is.
Oh man,
What are
yeah.
you
There's
doing?
no way. It'd be impossible.
What are you doing?
Well, what if
Oh,
I
no,
told
that's
you
the
there was
trash
a way to
bin.
make the impossible possible?
No.
What?
Kyoko,
Don't
what?
do it.
If the dead body were to move itself.
She's right!
Are you trying
'Cause-
to get into my cardboard box? Why are you eating the tape?
The dead body moved.
Because he was still alive.
No, Karma, don't eat the tape!
Not another.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
Eating the tape.
Alive?
Are you
Ah.
saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office?
Do you want me to give you like a
Simply
path
walked out
to
on his
leave,
own?
ma'am? Is that
But
what
I
you
mean,
want?
We found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply
You
playing
say so.
dead.
He's been locked out.
It isn't possible.
Idea that Hifumi was still alive. Is it really possible? It definitely is.
Oh. There,
I-
now you have an escape route, cat.
Remember that movie
God.
scene where Allie's tears woke this man up?
She is anime too. She like Rapunzel, man.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office,
No, my cat isn't an
he
anime
was
girl.
actually still
Not yet.
alive?
Not yet?
It is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
You said robotic,
You know that
Celeste.
Surely you
Well, I like
heard
that
have
camera
no
pan.
emotion, as much as I have
along with the
no
rest of
bitches.
us. Hifumi's
No
dead body
bitches.
had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure? Maybe the announcement was intended to
Are you
signal
eating my
someone else's
plastic bag?
discovery.
You're right.
What?
Yeah, hold on.
Sure.
So that's why. Yeah, the body discovery announcement was only played once. That's
Yeah, look in the
why.
mirror.
That's why they didn't know about Hifumi dying. Okay. So we got Celeste's account. That's one of the pieces of evidence here. They weren't gone for more than a minute or two. Bloodstain? Surely not, right?
Idiot, you better be careful. All those boxes will fall on you. Your mom will kill me.
Because Hifumi was dead, and you know that shortly you heard the body, but Hifumi's dead body had been found. And
His dead body was found, and that's why There's no way though, right? Where's the thing? Celeste's account. We weren't gone for more than a minute or two. And then we have equipment room, bloodstain, and wristwatch. I'm so confused. Maybe it's another flashback one that I have to use.
Are we really? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone
Oh,
else's
whoops.
discovery.
Are you saying that when we first there's a chance he was actually still alive?
no, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, and you know that shortly you heard the body, but Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Maybe that? Fuck. Damn, Celeste.
Hey, hi. You
Are
rolled
you
over.
saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's
Oh, she's
office,
just laying by my.
there's a chance he was actually still alive?
I'm so confused. I don't know what the answer here
Hifumi
is.
was dead, without a doubt, and you know that how. Shortly you heard the body discovery
That's like- 'cause-
announcement, along with the rest, Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that
Right.
is why the announcement was made.
But it was made for somebody else.
Are we
That's
really
obvious.
So sure about that? Maybe
But
the
she says it out
announcement was
flat.
intended to signal someone else's discovery.
But I.
What are you doing? Stop tearing up my bed sheet.
Okay, what statement is it?
There's a
Oi.
chance he was actually still alive.
He was definitely still alive. So it's not that statement, because that's
Hifumi
true.
was dead, and you know that shortly you heard the body discovery of Hifumi's dead body. had
Hifumi's
been
dead body had been found. Right?
Don't destroy my mattress, you bitch. Oh, okay, go under my bed, I guess.
Despair, can you help me out here?
I am working on
Are we
trying to get
really
a
so
thing
sure
up.
about
Help.
that?
I'm so
Maybe the
confused.
announcement was intended to
I just
signal
need a
someone
hint.
else's discovery.
Something, anything. I'm so confused.
Which?
It's like this part where it's like the body discovery announcement.
I'm getting to it. I want the. Huh?
Bro, Novell would have had to pay somebody money. Cold, hard-earned money. For somebody to get this to look up for him. Just like he had to pay RC money.
What?
My mic just fell off. But
Which are they talking? What are they talking about right now?
like the body
You
discovery.
have to oh my god, nice jump, cat. Alright. You have to absorb a bullet in this one.
Absorb?
Saying that when we first
Yes.
found
Like, do the copy?
The dead body has been found. You have to copy that one.
Oh.
there's a chance he was at.
No.
Okay.
Was dead, and you know that shortly you heard the body of Hifumi's dead body had been
So
found.
copy that.
And that is
Fuck.
why the
Keep
announcement
wasting
was
time.
really
Maybe the announcement was intended
Copy
to signal
that.
someone else's
What do I do? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
You have to copy a phrase. It is. I only remember how to do it in the Vita, so I might not be any help. It was like triangle button or whatever.
Where we're like. Truth bullet flashback. That's what you're telling me to use, right?
You target a weak spot and then hold down the left mouse so you can use the weak spot as a temporary truth bullet. Yeah, and then you use that on Kyoko's statement.
Use that on Kyoko's statement.
There's a chance
You
he
have
was
to
at.
use the dead body has been found on someone else and then put it on Kyoko's final statement.
And that is why the announcement.
That's weird, because I think I just tried that.
Signal someone else's discovery.
Well, you're gonna have to try it again.
Are you
Alright,
saying that
let's
when you heard there's
go.
a chance he was at?
No. Hifumi was dead, and you know that shortly you heard the body of Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the
Are
announcement.
we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Yeah, okay.
Why is that wrong?
Makoto's dead. Poor Makoto. Makoto dead. Was that for the different version? Maybe?
Oh, I misread.
Uh-oh.
It's the other way around. You take Kyoko's statement and put it on Celeste.
How? What? Can you go back in time like that?
Yeah, you will know. It's her. It's the last statement, so you'll suck it up. You'll suck up the statement, and then it'll continue on to the next round through.
Oh, I thought you could only, like, go forward. I thought you would lose it
No,
if
no.
it looped.
Are you
Okay.
saying
No,
that
it's
when
after
heard
you
there's a
shoot it
chance
out,
he
you
was at?
lose it.
Okay. Or if you switch.
It's temporary in the fact that, like, it won't stay around for the next few.
Yeah.
Are you saying that when
Like,
we
it's
heard
not a
there's
permanent
chance
one
he-
like the equipment room bloodstain or anything like that.
I almost want to restart because I just died.
The
You'll
announcement
be
was
fine.
intended to
Like,
signal
gamer.
Discovery.
No, don't. You've already played for
Are
at
you
least the
saying that
trial
when we
for
heard
what,
there's
at
a chance
least?
he-
No. It is Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
Actually,
And you know
Like
that
an hour.
Shortly, you heard
Yeah.
the body of Hifumi's dead
I
body
have like
had
a
been
walkthrough
found.
that like tells you each answer for each truth bullet, like each debate, and like all that stuff.
Yeah,
So I,
just
like, count
keep
through- I
that
can
up.
count through that way.
That was made
I
really
think the cat's
intended
in
for
the other room.
Hifumi.
Or under your bed.
Of course it was. The announcement played
just
right
shake
after we
something.
discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
I love the flooring in this stage.
It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if two bodies had been found, there really should have been two announcements.
Maybe
I'm trying to get my cat to come over
Monokuma
here, and I'm
simply
using
got
a bag of
lazy and
M&Ms.
rolled them
Oh.
together into one.
And I wish I had a bag of
What do you
M&Ms.
say,
They're
Monokuma?
custom
Any
made ones with my
comment?
friend's dog.
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can
Detail?
say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
Thanks,
That didn't
Monokuma.
answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
said it's
yeah,
only
yeah.
broadcast when a body is discovered
For the first time.
Which means, even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
We did? After he came back to life? Fuck. Wait, what? What?
You can't take
The second announcement came right after Hifumi woke up.
when
What?
both bodies were discovered.
Just after he came back to life, right? Okay, I guess I wasn't looking quite hard enough. Yeah. It's weird. What? Oh, yeah, duh, when they were rediscovered.
We heard it a second time
Rediscovered.
in the repository when we rediscovered the two bodies.
The body's been discovered.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality, when the two dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office,
Yeah.
he wasn't actually...
I don't know how he came back to life though.
Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
The fact that he woke up when he was cried on. Thanks, Jill.
The worst logic I have ever heard.
Damn!
But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay,
About the
then.
fact that he
Let's
woke
take
up
another look
after.
at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
Is it Celeste? Maybe she killed one of them. I feel like she might have killed one of them. Maybe. Those glasses.
Well, here's one thing we do know.
Duh, how else would they have
The
disappeared?
first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned,
I'm stupid. I'm not small-brained.
well, here's one. The first time we found him, and then his body
And the next time, it was in...
But when you compare his body before, other than the change in how, there was no notable difference.
There we go. No, you're wrong. God, I love Makoto. God, I love
In
Makoto.
fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps
There we go. How long is this trial, by the way?
If we're going
When we
by
found Hifumi in the nurse's office,
actual
his glasses
gameplay,
were
not
covered
visual
with blood.
novel, I can give you like number of things you have to do still.
Wait, sure.
Let's see. You just did the one with the glasses, right?
Yeah.
But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless.
About like
And
16 more
I
things.
found the item
Oh,
he used
and how many have we done
in the
already?
nurse's office trash can.
Did you just do the...
Yeah, we just finished glasses.
Did you do the cleaning cloth yet?
No.
No? Oops, sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
I feel like that evidence was...
It probably would have been an obvious one anyway.
11. Well, 12. But there's like this like 12, this like
It was a
12 plus
glasses
16.
cleaning cloth.
So we're right nearly halfway through though.
Cartoon mascot.
So another hour and we should be done. God, a whole other hour.
One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right?
Which used to be his.
And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
Look at that pose.
The character was Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
How do you know that?
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Or you use
There's
tissues?
No question. It belonged to Hifumi.
This woman uses tissues to clean her
So
glasses.
what you're saying is,
What I'm saying is,
Don't use like the
blood
lotion
on his
kind or
glasses
it'll
was
just fuck
wiped
up the
away
glasses.
using his own
yeah.
glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
then it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh boy.
He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse.
Copious corpse alliteration.
Wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead,
Why?
what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies.
What the fuck is this man doing?
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere.
What?
He got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses
Not the
off when
fat guy, he was funny!
What an idiot.
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained.
How did he get a hammer? Where did Hifumi get that hammer from?
It should be perfectly
Obviously, he
obvious
shoved
who
it in
must
his
have moved
pants.
Taka's corpse.
I don't remember.
Did Hifumi do it?
I got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was
Yeah.
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them.
What did Hifumi say when he suddenly woke up again? Like, who did he say did it? Hero?
He said it was yes, a hero.
So me and Sakura headed for the
I see.
repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository
This is a
door
very
can only be
interesting
locked from the
case.
inside. Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
This is crazy.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing
What? Why the
Taka's
fuck would
body.
Hifumi do that and then kick the bucket
He
after?
convinced us all he was dead. And when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository.
He didn't kill Taka, right? Hello, some guy. Welcome to the stream with your Komodo hypes. Glad to see you.
Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
He sure did.
I just can't believe it.
So then who killed Hifumi?
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show
Obviously,
you
it was
one more piece of evidence?
Oh damn, you're right. That's obvious. I like that little emote you have there.
Oh, thank you.
There's more, he says.
Absolutely. The single biggest fact
It's
pointing
from
to his
a
involvement
Sonic
has yet
Adventure
to
2
be
live
revealed. You know what I'm talking about,
Does
right, Makoto?
speedrun. Well, he plays
The
Sonic
item that
Adventure
took off
predominantly,
Taka's
Oh.
lost
but he's
body?
starting to learn Sonic Adventure 2.
Let's go.
And he's been playing Sonic in the Black Knight as well.
I love that game.
I'm
It
surprised,
kind of
'cause
sucks, but I love it.
I know, I was gonna say, I've heard a lot of people talk a lot of shit about it, but I've seen a lot of people also praise it recently, which is nice.
The item. It was the one thing, right? Right?
I
That.
don't know, was it?
Yeah. Right? The note Hifumi had. I guess it's that one. Yeah, there we go.
You're
What the
talking
fuck
about
is
the note
that?
Hifumi had hidden away,
Mookle.
aren't you?
I'm scared.
Hidden note?
That's
It's
right.
Mookle.
We found it
Oh.
stuffed in his pants.
Mookle mirrors.
Yes, his pants.
The way Sakura said that.
Forget about the pants for now. Let's
Ah,
take a look
yes.
at what the note says.
I found a hole maybe we could use to escape. Look, we can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note
I thought that was
telling you
Walter
about.
White, some
Well,
guy.
you told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
Rec room at 1.
Then this note isn't the same one.
And this one says, so rec room at 1 versus equipment room at 6, right? Why am I getting up my presents? I have tunnel vision. Yeah, truth bullets. Yeah, equipment room at 6 and rec room at 1.
It's not the same.
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro.
And that was Taka,
And that
right?
person could only have been... I got it!
Hifumi's pants.
Obviously, it's Hifumi's pants.
The killer used this note to draw out Taka and
What
murder
a
him.
fat guy. He was
Hello, over
funny.
here. Objection! Objection!
Where's the funny speech bubble?
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy.
Huffy?
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
Fuck the weed. I'm sorry, I'm joking, he says.
Yes! Why don't you
Hifumi died for a reason. Man, Genocide Jack is seriously scary, but still. I can't let her get to me, he says.
Yep.
Make your argument. Yeah, that's a lot of bullets! I mean, I guess I chose hard mode, but sheesh!
right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy.
Look at that
Don't
spin!
remember what the note said.
It does a little speed.
What time did it say to me?
What?
6 a.m.
What?
The time doesn't matter. The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
But it does!
No, it's wrong.
Yeah, it's wrong. These are solid bangers.
No,
Danganronpa
there
soundtrack's pretty good.
absolutely is a connection.
Yamagoto, get
What are
him!
you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered.
I love how Jill just keeps talking faster.
We've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note.
So if we can find out who wrote the note,
I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely
which was
meant for Taka.
Hifumi, but still.
Well, when you put it like that.
No further objections.
She really do be trying to play off her giant mistake.
Someone used that note to
100%.
trick Taka. Just the same as me.
Yeah, hero.
The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster.
This is the
Tell
part
the
I say
people
that
they
the
found a
audio
way
is
out.
becoming a robot.
But if they gave the note
Is
to
it?
Taka,
Yeah.
what was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffed down his pants, no less.
Lamau.
Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Isn't it? When are the e-handbooks gonna come in? I'm very interested as to when that's gonna be relevant. Wasn't it this one?
I got it!
Oh, the music kicks in.
Taka's body. I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this,
Which one
the
did you
sheet of
just
paper
were just
this
on?
piece came from
Taka's sheet of paper.
Are you really at that part already?
It fits
Yeah.
perfectly with the note
We're
we
making
found
progress.
here on Hifumi.
You're close to the end.
We've only been
You
streaming
have
since.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Then
8,
Taka's
9,
scrap.
10 more things to do.
So 3/4 of the way done already.
Yup.
We're getting progress now.
That's also ignoring the fact that there's, you know, vocabulary and
Hifumi had the note.
Talk
Extra
and
mini
all
games.
stuff
While Taka's
in the
corpse
middle.
still grasped
I was
a small
counting the
piece
minigames,
of that
so.
note.
Oh well, yeah, but the mini games are longer than truth bullets, and we've had just truth bullets for a while.
There's only one way to explain it.
What would it be,
Taka died
Kyoko?
clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip.
Yeah.
Leaving behind only one small scrap.
Yeah.
Get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the
Did that
note
have to be
was
said out
important.
loud?
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
And died in the process.
Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
I'm not sure he's still alive, buddy. He was definitely dead.
When we found him in the
No,
repository,
no, he did.
Hifumi was truly
No.
and completely
Dead as hell.
The body discovery announcement proves that.
So then,
Who killed Hifumi?
Oh, jeez!
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
Would anybody kill Hifumi in revenge?
So he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
This case is so interesting. I'm so glad to be playing this game blind again. This is so nice.
I can't relate. I don't think I've ever played a Danganronpa game, like, mostly blind.
See, that's what's cool about coming to these things like really late.
I'm thankful I can do that with Your Turn to Die. Unfortunately, now that I'm all caught up, it means that if I do get stuck, I have no one to help me.
That's
because
true.
the second a new chapter comes out, I'll be one of the first people to play it.
Yeah.
So nobody will have like streamed it or anything, which means I won't have someone to like work off of or anything like that.
Yeah, like what Danganronpa is to you was probably what Undertale was for me, because I got spoiled the fuck out of Undertale. But man, I love Undertale.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together. Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus.
Walrus.
I'm not a walrus.
Anyway.
You call it a walrus?
Me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
What's up,
And
hero?
what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah. Because, I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice
What about
Hammer
the Queen
34
Hammer?
was still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository...
Ankle, hello. I didn't think you'd hop
Hello.
in. Hello there. Long time no see. Welcome to the stream.
The culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it.
Yeah, is there an issue
Wouldn't
with
that
that?
be seriously risky for him?
They're in the vents, hero!
Surprised. It seems there's some
He's
semblance of a
venting.
brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
Guy.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments.
Yeah, we killed one with a guitar and the other with a bass.
I killed one with these nuts and the other with your mama.
Let's go.
But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
Yeah, I wanted to see what was up. Well, we just played Danganronpa. I'm finally back into blind territory for this game since 2020.
So the question is, how could the culprit
Yeah.
have gotten their hands on either of the
My little
hammers?
sister walked to me
Personally,
to my car
I
today
haven't a
wearing a
clue.
Danganronpa shirt, and I told her she wasn't allowed in my car.
So which
And
hammer
then she's
was
like,
used
"Well,
to attack
I need to
Celeste?
be in the car," and I was
Number
like, "Well,
one
at
or
least it's a
number two?"
respectable character."
Those were accounted for.
What
in
character
other
was
episodes.
it?
She had
And I
Makoto and
don't think either
Kyoko on
one
her
is big
shirt.
enough to kill
The
someone.
best
I was like-
characters.
I was like, if you have Nagito Komaeda shirt, you're never allowed in my car.
The best Danganronpa 1 characters, Makoto and
People always be
Kyoko.
like, you like white-haired anime boys, which means you have to like Nagito, and I'm like, haha, that's a really funny little story you got there. Shut the fuck up.
No, nobody said hope. Sorry to disappoint you, Ankle Reaper.
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
Yeah, okay, so I guess they start introducing themes of hope in the other games, I guess. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but...
This
think
one
it is
already has
possible.
been having
They were
it. You
both
just
killed
haven't
with the
paid
same kind
attention
of
to the
thing, right?
text.
Well, probably more obvious themes of hope, though, rather, you know?
No, no, no. This game makes it very obvious. You're just blind.
I guess I'm just blind. Like, I know I've seen it in this game, like, once or twice. Like,
Yeah. Well, because they always, even at the beginning of the game, they mention it, and you just were like sitting there cutely, and I was like, it's right there. It's right there.
I'm just playing the game, bro.
So then,
I'm
what
gonna
was
fucking
used to kill
beat your ass is
Hifumi?
what's gonna happen.
I'll have to keep an eye out for Despair beating my ass and for the flavor
I'm
text
gonna
about hope.
record it. It's gonna be a live stream.
Oh god. The weapon that was actually used to kill Hifumi. The whole picture surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure that out. Somehow I have to find the truth. Yes, I'm very blind to the hope because it's a blind
I do
playthrough.
like
No
that
spoilies,
V3
please.
I do like that V3 didn't focus on the hope and despair aspect, but it was truth and lies instead.
That sounds really cool.
It's very cool.
Was it Justice Hammer?
I mean, I know a lot of people hate V3, but like I like the aesthetic of V3, so.
I mean, they're all good games. If they want to do something different, they can. Just play one or two.
How was the culprit able to move around so freely without nobody witness them carrying him?
Duh.
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is
I can't spoil something I barely remember. Understandable.
for more info.
Well, one thing seems pretty clear.
Also, just so you know,
Mortiger.com.
if you do look that up, it does lead you to a website with a bunch of murder weapons.
You serious?
Well, at least last I checked back in like what 2019 maybe.
That's glorious.
No, like 2018 or so.
That's fantastic. I'm very glad that that is a thing.
The murder weapon wasn't a justice hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
But seriously? A different weapon?
It was just a normal hammer.
Specifically, a hammer from the
You're
repository.
so close to the end.
killer
I'm
could've
like
easily
staring at
used
the
that to
guide
kill
and I'm just like,
Buffoon.
you're almost there.
Like as I slowly step closer and
The
closer.
repository were covered
Yeah.
in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
So it's a murder weapon.
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If
There
the
we
hammer
go,
got covered in
Makoto.
Buffoon's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off.
Smart
I'd also
man.
like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
I would agree, Makoto. I would agree. Strong
If
agree.
that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used the hammer to kill him.
Whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Right. Right. I'm a stupid idiot. Got Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, and then somebody killed Hifumi.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder.
Maybe it was blackmail?
So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
We did talk about how there wouldn't be any reason for anyone to work together. At least that's what we thought at first, but... I assume blackmail or something. Like, I think he was forced into it somehow. Because there's no benefit.
You want a hint for this next one? Because I don't think you're gonna get it.
Well, let's go through it once and see what happens to my
Based on
health.
the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can
Right.
graduate, and assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people...
That is how the rule.
But that only really applies if there's one murder. In this case, however, there were two murders.
Right?
I'm gonna read my girlfriend a bedtime story after this.
Based on the
stream.
rules that have been
Hooray.
laid out for us, even
She's
if
like, you
more
promised
than
you'd
one
call
person
me, and
is
I'm like,
complicit
I
in the murder,
told you I have
only the one
sleep.
who actually
And I was like, I
carried
can
out the
call
act
after.
can
She goes,
graduate. Assuming the rule
okay.
holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
Okay, well, let's think about it. There's no way in hell it's this hammer, right? Like, no, that's completely irrelevant. No, I'm good. I'm evaluating it.
But that only
Are
really
you sure?
applies if
I'm positive. Retard.
You already did the one talking about the hammers, right? Yeah.
Yeah, tarp was found in the repository. Yeah, that's also irrelevant.
in this
So if it's
case,
neither of those, it
however,
would have to be
there
the
were
wristwatch,
two
but the
murders.
wristwatch makes 0 sense too, so it has to be a flashback. Right, that is my theory.
Based on the rules that have been even
Right.
if more than one, only the one who actually carried out, assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule.
But that only really applies if there. In this case,
Maybe it's
however, there
that.
were two murders.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's
Based
it.
on the rules, even if more than
It's
one,
gotta
only
be.
the one who actually, assuming the rule holds true.
No.
There we go, gaming! I want to see if you can figure it out for the first 15 minutes of this segment.
Since
I
there
did
were
it.
2 murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
Figured it
If
out.
there'd only
Big
been
brain.
one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
Makoto, do you not know
The
words?
payoff for working together. The reward
Makoto
that
doesn't
balances out the
understand
risk of taking
phrases.
part in
He's
the
a
scheme.
stinky little butt man.
There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you.
Obviously.
If there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
Somebody found a
You're
loophole.
saying that 2 people could act as each other's accomplices to commit 2 separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka.
Right?
They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case,
Blackmail.
there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating 2 separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime.
I wonder why Hifumi died in the end then.
By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind.
Whoever
their
made this
target
was very
managed
smart.
To convince him to go along with their plan, and then
Not smart
to
enough,
avoid
though.
the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice.
Okay.
Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful.
When he says the no accomplice rule, he means like the rule that accomplices don't benefit, right?
I can't help but admire
Accomplices
its
don't
concept.
benefit. Yep.
Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
The effort made to convince us that the 2 murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events, but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing! Best character, although, when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at
I
this.
understand how an accomplice could
Foreshadowing?
be involved, but then who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
I'm gonna kill somebody if that's foreshadowing.
I want to cosplay Kyoko, but the hardest part will be finding a purple leather jacket.
That would be so difficult.
I've seen like one person cosplay Kyoko with a purple leather jacket, everyone else does it with a black one, and I like saw this person with the purple one and I was like, internally I was like, thank you.
Thank you. The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions and, in the end, murdered him. The debates up till now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person. Who? I only have 60 seconds! Oh, I have infinite time. The protagonists for games never have brains, apparently.
And
They're always late
Novelle's
to the
awake.
party. That's true. Novelle's awake? Hold up.
Yeah, and I said, good morning, baby girl.
Good morning, baby. That's funny. Oh, he is awake. We should convince him to come hang out.
Get and stream.
Nice stream, Yoshi. As Fusion says. Oh, that's probably when I was troubleshooting. Fuck you. Anyways, not Sakura, obviously. Maybe Kyoko. Aoi didn't do shit. Hiro didn't do shit. Bakuya, I don't know. Was it Kyoko? No? Yeah, okay. Thank God. Thank God. Okay, my other guess is Celeste.
I'm trying to convince Novelle to get in here.
Because I really don't know who did it. I'm assuming you.
Here's my answer.
Yeah, I was right!
It was
I kind of guessed that halfway through as this trial
Kyoko
unfolded.
was fucking offended when you said her. She's like, are you a fucking dumbass?
I kind of half called this. Like I mentioned my suspicion like halfway through this trial. I wouldn't really count it though. She was just acting sus this whole time, you know?
You
So
were
I'm the
acting sus
suspicious
this whole
individual
time.
now,
Fuck.
am I?
I'm not sus.
I really do hate this kind of
But
joke.
she even did the bullet time battle at the beginning.
I wonder.
She was pushing it so hard.
So what you are saying then is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him.
She sounds so
That
pissed.
also within 10 feet of that shit brain fat lazy worthless goddamn idiot.
Is she like trying to piss us, like flip us off without flipping us off?
In the kindest way possible, yes. I'm pretty sure people have made edits of her flipping people off, though, for sure.
Just to be
Like they
clear,
just like
there
switched,
is
they like
evidence
got
to
rid of her
support
little ring, and they like moved the finger.
Rich got so cranky the accent broke.
Is that so?
What up?
It is. Throughout the
Yeah,
investigation,
it's over
there
here.
was certain behavior that
Yeah.
was common only to the two.
What, you
of
got bugged by baby
Considering
girl?
what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
Or you could do a tie back thing instead.
The screaming, right? Oh shit. I'm a dummy poo-poo head.
Oh, hey, Frost is here. Hi, Frost.
Hello, Frost. The magical dropped accent.
You could
I
always
don't.
Use Here, you could use one of these.
Is that right?
The behavior
Shit,
they
hey,
have in
pal.
common has to do with the suspicious
Hi there,
individual
Frost.
in the suit.
Things are happening in chat. I'm very happy.
The only ones who
I
ever
mean, of course,
actually
make it look
saw
better,
Robo
but, you
Justice
know.
firsthand were Celeste.
What are we talking about?
and Fumi.
I'm helping my sister figure out outfit things in the background, and she's
Oh,
because the other way you had it look dumb.
Celeste is one of my best girls for a reason. No, Kyoko best girl. She is superior.
It's an option. I don't know. You got a little tail then.
And what? Well, I feel the need to give Novelle VIP.
Oh, Novelle's here. Hi, Novelle.
Hello, Novelle.
Can
He
can
sent an
can
angry
can
face.
Yes, I can do it.
You get a.
You can keep going, by the way. I'm paying attention. I was just helping.
Oh, I'm getting on Twitch. I need to give a certain person VIP. My favorite person VIP.
Do it in the bathroom, please. It reeks otherwise.
Give Novelle VIP in the bathroom.
Yeah, give Novelle VIP in the bathroom, otherwise he's stanky.
If only that was what you were answering to.
I can pretend.
We could pretend like it was that. Yeah,
We
just
can pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars.
Am I your favorite person? Frost, you're a very
Yoshi,
good
you're
person.
not giving me VIP?
Do you want VIP? Sure. Look, I only have one favorite person. That's Novelle.
Ah, I'll leave.
Please don't. Everyone's my favorite person. It's a cop-out
Everyone's
answer.
my bestie.
No
Why
way
is
is
Novelle
that the Among
sending
Us
the
streamer
heart
Yoshi
emoji?
Element.
I'm scared.
And
Okay.
you. Regretful. Twitter. VIP. Despair. Actually, Despair, you're gonna be watching these streams, right? The Danganronpa ones.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it, I'm giving you mod. You could be like Fusion was. Spoiler
Oh
Patrol.
shit, I'm a moderator?
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
please do Spoiler Patrol. Despair. Like,
I
your
get
Twitch is
ripped.
DespairBears, right?
Yeah, except it's not capitalized, it's all lowercase.
So it's just DespairBears all. Wait, you chatted earlier. Why don't I just scroll up?
Fuck.
Yeah, that's you. Moderator. Alright, make sure to fucking kill those spoilers for me, please. 'Cause if you're gonna be watching these, I'll just give you mod. There you go. No! No!
I'm kidding. Okay, keep going, keep going.
Okay, I need to read the rest of the chat message as well as doing that.
I want to finish this game tonight, Yoshi.
I'm not your
at
favorite.
3
Stop lying to me. You
a.m.
resent me. Some guy, you're cool. I'm sad now. I can't believe I'm not his favorite. Not like this. Not like this. Fuck. Resent is a strong emotion. Okay, look. All of you guys are really cool. I love this community. Anyways.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Despair that out of context is hilarious.
Man,
Oh
I
my
literally
God.
haven't been to Twitch chat since 2022. New chat is so much cleaner.
It is, but
No
but,
novel slander. I can do whatever the hell I want.
but Yakuya says the adults are talking now. That's funny.
Sorry.
Makoto
As we said, Only
apologized.
Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying
That's
everything
true.
they told us was a
So
lie?
that's how Donnie got this from the very
After taking
beginning.
Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long
Yakuya
after
was
that,
Donnie's
do you
favorite for a
remember what
reason. I
Celeste
bet
said?
Donnie's a Nagito fan too.
I love Yakuya. Yakuya is so good. Makoto better.
Dude, is it considered selling out if I'm drawing Nagito art just to make a profit when I hate him?
Yeah, that's selling out. Not in the bad way though, because it's still a game you like.
I know it'll make money more than drawing characters I like.
So sad. I mean, that's what commissions are.
Well, I plan on mixing it with like typography in the background, like putting one of his monologues,
Oh.
and then having him like hugging himself and like looking like an insane little piece of shit.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Do you want to read that for me?
No, because it's
The
late.
third-
My
oh,
sister will
okay.
kill me.
That's fair. I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs.
We headed to the
Froster,
second floor
nice to know
specifically because of what she claimed
I don't
to
even
have
slander
seen.
Novell. I'm actually very nice to him. You have to babysit him, so you say. You think you're his babysitter? My
I
guy.
didn't know. I didn't
Wake
know
up.
Noelle hired a babysitter.
Basically, Donnie likes the Carzy characters. The crazy characters.
It's okay. Donnie can have one of my prints for free.
I was babysitter.
She just needs to give me her IP address, her the
Next,
3
to
wacky
draw us
digits
all
on
to
the
physics
back,
lab up on the third
credit card number,
She let out a
the
blood-curdling
expiration month
scream.
and year.
And when we'd all come to see what was
My
wrong,
God.
what was it she said?
Celeste! Oh, you're speaking now.
Ron!
There we go.
I can't do an accent, but I can.
You can do
talk.
normal.
I can normal.
That was a
yeah.
rather intense scream for somebody like you. I saw him! The strange costume man! He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was walking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. Isn't that the third time
Once
we've
she'd
seen
done
that
her
scene?
job of getting
This
us
trial.
all
Yeah,
to the
it's
physics
at least
lab,
the 3rd or 4th time it showed.
it was time for her partner to get to work.
Let's
Oh,
go.
Scarlet, did you want me to turn my LED light off? Okay.
Oh!
Oh, this is like the 5th time we've seen this one. What was that?
That came from downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. We gotta go back. I'm gonna play
It was
Pac-Man.
to get us to divide into 2 groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
Smart.
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Huh.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected.
That they do.
And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on.
My girlfriend's trying to escape from me reading a bedtime story from her.
That
You're
was
going to
the
read your
Hifumi
girlfriend a bedtime story. You
She
must.
said she's
It was your
watching
way
a
of
show
telling
with
him,
her dad
"We're
right
on
now.
the 3rd floor.
instead."
Everything's going according to plan. Why else would you
You
let
need
out
to
a
force
scream
her.
that could have carried
And I
across
told her
the
you can't
seat?
escape me from reading this. If it's not tonight, it's tomorrow.
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead,
Oh no, I just gave my girlfriend a decision. She's
Celeste,
bad at making those.
You were the first
Uh-oh.
one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
This is all too calculated.
Everything. The whole
This
thing
is
was
one of the
big
better
act.
cases in the series.
This is such a good case.
And it's better than the
Hina,
rest of the
you were
chapter
with
3
Celeste when
cases in
Hifumi's
the
body
series.
disappeared, right?
I'm very impressed that Donnie was able to apparently predict this from the start. Do they have VODs of this? Of their Danganronpa 1 playthrough?
I think they're on YouTube.
Oh, let's go. I might have to skip through those at some point.
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'll definitely be playing Dangan 2.
Wait.
I'll be playing all of them on stream every Monday night.
She wasn't worried about you.
We'll get through them a year
Just
from now.
a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
BK is right.
Agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Come on, Celeste. Let me play a rhythm game.
For trying to deny it, you made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you
What
talking
are you
about?
talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
They must really be enjoying this. Were you enjoying that?
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then
Okay.
Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed.
Hifumi died?
So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we
Okay.
were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office.
Alright.
The entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead.
Right.
Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make
Yeah, how did she know?
completely out of place.
You
Yeah,
just
I
picked
see
up
what
on
you're
it.
talking about.
Yeah.
Although I don't really get
I'm
what
not
it
a
means.
smarty, fans.
It's
You
okay.
hear that, Celeste?
I have
Everyone's
trouble with
having some
time
trouble understanding.
and
Did you repeat what you
directions.
said? If you're really not the
I like
culprit,
how-
you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
I like how the rest of the characters have even more trouble than me. Because they're anime characters. Yakuya said that Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. But what is he alluding to Makoto? Why are we starting another one of these? Guys! You're better than this!
All I said was
Can't wait to play Shovel Knight Plague of Shadows, Shovel Knight Sector, Torment, Shovel Knight King of Cards.
enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and
You know, I didn't know I was a whole
They
team.
must be
I know, I
positively
just paid
elated.
attention.
Oh,
We are all going to die here.
okay.
We are going
Us,
to die.
all, those
Just like
guys.
those guys. And that is
And that's all it takes. What was so strange?
Yeah,
Just one tiny little question.
all I said was
I
we
mean,
must really be enjoying this.
it's not the handbooks, right?
Enjoying the sight of us standing over.
What did her account say? Do I have to do another, like,
Do you want me to give you the answer?
do I have, hold on, let me experiment a bit more. Can't wait for you to beat this one so I can fully welcome you to Team Despair. Fuck those hopers.
Would you want me to give you a hint?
Let me
a
struggle a bit
tiny
first.
little
Struggle's
hint?
good for you. Struggle's good for you. Fumi's body disappeared. Okay, so it's not the handbook,
They must be.
and it can't be this. Yeah, so
We are all going to die. We are going to die. Just like those guys. And
it's
that
obviously that
guy.
statement. That's the
All it
issue.
takes to finish this.
Struggle underscore element. That's my middle name. I'm just gonna try copying that.
All I said was they must really be enjoying the sight of us standing.
Yeah, we
around.
were.
They must be. We are all going to. We are going to die.
Well, let's hope it works. Yeah, let's go! I got it.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died.
Honestly, I'm just glad that we're finally back into blind territory again. I'm having so much fun right now.
When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Big brain.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the
My
equipment
girlfriend's
room
like,
for
you have a busy
herself.
day tomorrow. You don't have
So
to
how
read
did you
me a
know,
bedtime
Celeste?
story. And I'm like, okay, so you want it tomorrow then? Yes. I'm like, come on, Allison. The answer's right there.
How did you know
Nod.
more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
Plot.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
She's gaslighting us.
You claim that I was
Yo, I
lying
can't
when I
believe
told
she's
you
a
about the
gaslight
suspicious person I saw.
girl boss.
I
Then what
can't
about the
believe
picture I
it.
took?
It's crazy.
How do you explain this
gosh.
picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
Yeah, who the fuck was in the suit?
It has to be some kind of setup, right?
Hero, were you blackmailed? You did receive a letter.
And then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
She can't put it on.
You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words,
Convenient.
it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Damn right, she's a boss, Noel says.
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
Hard eyes emoji.
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
She just says no. If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away, the only other possibility is if oh, that's funny.
I got it! It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility.
Down, boy, down. I need a bonk emote now. Yeah, we do. Maybe if I get affiliate, that'll be my first emote.
That picture isn't Hifumi,
Yoshi
but
bonk.
the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
Just so you know, Yoshi, I'm still willing to let you into the team Despair even if you made a bad waifu choice. Didn't Donnie say she pegged me for a hoper?
I'm
Well,
sorry,
like-
she said what?
Hold. Despair? 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 Just walk. Back off if you step. Okay, let's rewind. She says she thinks I would be a hoper instead of a
She
Despair.
said she'd peg you
No,
to
no,
put you on
no.
Team Hope?
No, she never said that. No, stop. You're not making the situation any easier. No pegging occurred. I promise. I promise. And no pegging will occur either. All right. All is said and done. Yeah, who knows? I might be Team Hope, I might be Team Despair. We will find out after this video game, which I'm very curious to see the end of. Let's see the end of the trial now, right? Some guy, what the fuck?
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
I'm the bad guy.
What do you think they made Hero? Only because you don't know about Lord of Savior Celeste Monokuma EPC. Look, I love Kyoko. Best character.
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
You're cracking, Celeste.
I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Kyoko, best
Shut your
character.
mouth and allow me to educate you.
Celeste thinks she can prove that there's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away. Is that really possible? Here we go again. Monokuma's your ward and say that's a lot of bullets. If I was in the bears.
Suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight.
It's true.
You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
True.
Like I said, ridiculous.
Whatever.
In the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
GF says she wants me to sleep, which means that I read her bedtime story tomorrow.
Damn. She doesn't get a choice. You're reading that story to her.
Yeah.
Have a Discord argument using Celeste pictures is so much fun. I remember that being really funny. Like the Discord arguments. We need to have more of those. I'll take a picture of Makoto or something and just say, "No, you're wrong." Okay. Handbook is irrelevant.
No way!
Hammer's irrelevant. Costume? Blueprints? Let's see. Okay, blueprints. Arms bent. Nobody can see their feet or bend at the waist. It's made so you can stand up straight.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out.
Okay,
Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight.
the only other thing would be his
Make
vestige.
me look like the bad guy.
So that's the costume, right?
Like I said, as you can see in the picture, if the person inside the suit
That's the costume.
was unconscious,
Fuck. I want Makoto to say objection. How can I talk to you guys? Also, I have to... You have to work on your objection.lol. Alright, good luck, my guy.
You see, there's this really cool thing called a DM chat.
Okay. Or simply this really cool thing called the Yoshi Element Stream Discord server. Shameless
There's
plug.
this really cool thing called Get
like I
Line.
said, ridiculous. As you can
Like,
see
does he
in
mean
the
talk in the
picture,
voice
the
chat?
suspect
Because,
is the
like,
person
obviously...
inside
Oh,
the
well,
suit
I'm taking...
was
Yeah, get in
unconscious.
line.
There's no way
Get in
they
line.
could stand up
I'm
straight
taking
like
one guest at a time.
Fortune-telling idiot.
Unfortunately.
For the final trial, then you probably can go put more TP for Cocoa Puff.
Yeah, or maybe we could voice act it. Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
I would cry.
that. Like I said,
Damn it.
ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect
I'm just kind
standing
of buying
perfectly
time.
upright.
I need to figure this out.
If
It would
the
be cool to
person
have
inside
Novell as
the
a guest
suit
once.
was
Or
unconscious,
Donnie.
there's no way they could
Having a
stand up
Donnie
straight
stream would
like
be
that.
epic. I think that's as close as we're gonna get to a Donnie only stream. Okay, let's see. We have two statements here. That's true. That's not
Like
false.
I said, as you can see in the picture, if the person inside there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
If they were Oh, isn't it just this? Fuck, god damn it. It's fine. I'm in line now. I wait for 5 hours for a singular slab.
Like I said, as you can
Well,
see in the picture.
Poyo will be with me next stream.
If the person inside the suit
So I guess after that would be some guy if he wants in line.
they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling
And I passed the thing again. See, Novell Ankle needs it. You have to be a guest on one of these Danganronpa streams one of these Mondays.
Like I said, as you can see
What am I doing?
that if the person inside the suit
Okay.
there's no way
Okay.
they could stand
Right? Yeah, let's go! I was right. I was just reporting it on the wrong statement. Were you, like, flipping out over there because you have the guide and I just
Even
used
if
it on the
the
wrong
person
statement?
inside the suit were unconscious,
Yeah.
they could still stand up like that.
I
Because
was just
that
like, I'll
Robo
just
Justice
sit
suit had
quietly.
a certain
No, what?
characteristic.
What a fool!
You'll get there eventually.
They've used the same flashbacks over and over and over.
They made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake.
That was
I think
obvious.
The suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Need my dosage of Novell when I can't make it to their streams. Man, back when I had no internet, my dosage of Novell was every Sunday night, Racist Sunday, which doesn't exist anymore.
That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
That's why she took a picture. Oh, she's pissed.
I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Checkmate. You've never lost a gambling game before, right? But today's the day.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot.
Oh, damn, that's scary.
Celeste?
Nobel with the emote.
You want to cram me into your little guilty box? Well, there's one little problem.
I love this voice acting. To whether or not Yoshi is an Ace Attorney character. You do still have Cinema Saturday, which I should probably hop on the train at some point because it was really fun last time.
Have you already forgotten?
They're streaming
what
non-baka.
Hifumi
Why wouldn't
told
you want
us
to
as
be
he lay
there?
dying?
What's a non-baka?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
I would like to know.
Oh, very good show. Very good.
I'll have to look into it.
Season 2's okay, but season 1's like top tier.
Gamer. Hifumi said that because he was an
And you can't
accomplice.
just go, I'll just read the manga because there hasn't been an official English translation.
Yasuhiro.
Oh, dang.
Yasuhiro Hakakure!
Wait, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
You're joking.
Your statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
Yeah, ain't cool saying the final things.
He did.
Everybody's
say Yasuhiro,
complimenting it.
But are we sure he was
I need to
really
check this
pointing the
out,
finger
so I'm
at
gonna make a
Hina?
note of it right now so I don't forget, because I know I will forget if I don't. Non-baka, you said?
Yes, and
Okay.
What are you
N-A-N-E-A-K-A.
talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
What do you mean by you'll burn us alive?
Back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
Last names?
I got it! That's right! Our last names! He called us all by our last names!
Naegi.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example. So if Hifumi
See, I was wondering how, because like,
he would have said his last
family name comes first in Japanese, so I was confused. Which is why I wish everybody would just say family name and given name instead of first name and last name when we play these anime games.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name.
But what is your last name, Celeste?
Gutenberg.
Oh, yeah.
Indecent?
She sure jumped at that word.
random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation?
Also check out Platinum End. What's with the kappa there?
There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal.
Is it really bad?
But he must have run out of energy before he could say
Sans,
any more.
please, I want to forget.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Gutenberg's
no.
fake.
Hold on. There's one person it could apply to, and that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
Did she not?
What did
Do
you
you
just
remember how when he asked her, he was like, "You are Japanese, right?" And she's like, "Yeah,
Huh.
but my name is Celeste."
say? To think you'd take your
Huh.
false accusation so far.
Thank
I
you
don't
for
know
reminding me.
Whether to laugh or spit.
Yeah.
Celeste's coping. I love her angry voice, like when she just gets pissed. Like the voice actor's doing a really good
remember.
job here.
I can't remember if her voice actress has done anything recently. Well, yeah, she has. Cause hold on, no.
Come
Why?
on! Enough with your
Flipping us
idiotic
off
blather.
without flipping us
Yasuhiro
off.
Is a loser's name. Do I look like a loser to you?
Please spit. Nobel.
Do I? What?
Is that really the face of somebody you want to spit at you?
The right to be a little on edge.
Last voice actress is
then
Marie
fill us in.
Farrington.
What's your real name?
It's your real
She's
name.
done something
Make
recent. She
sure
was like
your
Rugrats
ear holes
and
are
stuff.
Oh.
wide open and listen up.
Wide
Why?
open.
I don't know why she's been in Madoka Magica recently, but otherwise she does a lot of American
Stop making me
TV
repeat
stuff like
myself
Steven
over
Universe.
and over again.
Celeste still won't give up, so then I have to do something to make her accept it. Another piece of the trial. Let's go. Yeah, we filled up that extra hour pretty nicely now, haven't we? And to think we got to 3/4 in 8 minutes, and the other last fourth is taking this long.
Rolling through Celeste is one of her biggest roles.
Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have
It would have to be you, Celeste.
You haven't told.
how many times?
Celeste, you loaded wrong! God damn it!
It's upside down.
Pretending.
Wait, she voiced Honoka in Love Live? I didn't know that.
And since you have no way to contradict me,
That's the only truth there is!
Moron, she says. The handbooks! The handbooks! The handbooks!
Fumi was she wanted us to know that
That's why they came in! That's why they gave us that mystery piece of evidence.
How long do you plan?
I'm not pretending. And since you have no way, that's the only
Fuck.
truth.
Okay, well, that didn't happen. Yeah, the handbooks! I'm so smart. I know it's the handbooks. This, I didn't decide this 5 minutes ago.
How long do you plan?
I'm not pretending. And since you have no way to contradict me, that's the only truth there is.
No!
You just missed it.
You're joking! This game.
She wanted us to know that Toby can
They're always
Wait, I'm gonna run out of time!
How long do you plan to go on for?
I'm not pretending. It's the and since you have no way to contradict me.
Please, please, please. God. Nice shot, Sanchez. Yoshi aim!
That's it. The handbook.
I'm supposed to be an OC player. I can't take this lying down.
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
Let's display your name, or let's make sure you have the right one.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
Facts.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
What do you got on your handbook? That's that. I am a retired OC player at this rate.
Celeste.
I only play on tablet now, and even then I'm very bad at
Please
it.
just tell us what really happened, please.
You guys remember
Just tell
Mobile
us.
Osu?
I do. OC stream. Poor Makoto. This is so sad.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because
Did she feel guilty at all?
because
She didn't.
because until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Fine then.
Sunk cost fallacy.
Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes.
There we go,
And bring
Makoto.
everything to an end.
Alright. Oh, look at his floppy little face. Look at his floppy little face. Oh, look at this image of Byakuya. Yo. Anyways, so look at all the anime figurines in Hifumi's room. His room's surprisingly clean. Why is this back? Hasn't this been in every single trial? Look at that. I think Makoto broke her. Novella's Hifumi. Okay, so started with the meeting. And I guess this, right? Because they're like chatting. Yeah, okay. So they had the meeting, and Act 2 happens. Celeste and Hifumi meet up, and it's Act 2. Yasuhiro shows up. I guess. I guess this happens. Yasuhiro gets fucking drugged. But that's 1 a.m. in the rec room. Yes. Okay. So, stuff the fucker inside the suit. Then what? I guess she prepares the picture. And then Act 3, fucking Taka shows up. He checks his wristwatch. Look at that face! Hifumi attacks.
Alright, I'm checking my watch.
And even Sonic goes down with that kind of power. Holy shit. And then what happens? Bloody Justice Hammer 4, I guess. Is that it? It's the only one that would make sense out of these.
I have the answers, so I'm just watching.
Don't answer me!
Mess it up.
Oh, I love this. I love this little picture of Makoto right here. This makes me very happy, seeing art of Makoto.
Oh, little lad.
The picture, they go in to the library and find Hifumi hurt. Is that where the picture of Yakuya comes in? No, probably not, right? Is this when he was on the ground? I don't remember that. I'm just gonna...
Wait, can you go back to the previous page?
It's the Hammer 4. Does that go here? It's not over till it's over?
You've already made a really big mistake.
Have I? Oh, hello, Donnie! Donnie!
Yeah.
I'm very glad that Donnie's here. You know, it's okay. Who cares about my...
It'll be fine. Just right now, where you have
We'll
one of them
figure it out.
is supposed to be on a different one.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Good morning, San says. It's a lovely morning. Gonna go finish the Great Ace Attorney series. I still have to finish that. And I still need to look at the Apollo games.
The trilogy, so... Oh, hi, Donnie.
I've only finished the trilogy. I'm just gonna put that there.
I'm crying. I'm watching. I have the answers up on like in a separate tab. I'm just watching you do this. And I'm just like, I'm crying.
I usually have a couple attempts on these. You've been here. You've seen them.
I do like how the next games, they like will tell you straight away if it's wrong, so you don't have to sit through stuff you've already seen.
That's true.
Like if you try to put something in that's wrong, they'll be like, nope, incorrect, take damage, try again.
Take damage. Hold up. That's a fucking tarp. That's Taka's dead body. Okay. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure what was in that image. Okay. And Hifumi starts spilling, I don't know what goes here. Does he talk? Oh, this looks like it's the exact same color. I love the comic sections. I love the art here so much. And I love the way Makoto looks here. My boy Makoto. What's with the fucking backpack though? We'll figure it out.
Did you know that they sometimes put dummy ones in there?
Yeah, that was just a Hammer 4 used to kill Taka. That's 2. That's 3. And this, yeah, that was 4. Okay, so Celeste was Justice Hammer 1. And then, 2 was Hifumi. Yeah, because he got knocked the fuck out. Okay, so they're in the nurse's office now. He spills blood everywhere. No. I'm going back to my original answer. I saw some chips. Okay, we have 4 minutes left. Everything's going fine. My alarm has gone off again. That's fine. We're about to... Okay, Oh, the hammer. Because of the death scene. This... Thanks! Show us a picture of all the characters except Celeste so we know who it is.
Well, at this point, you already know.
Yeah, we do, but I still love this. This is great. I love the way everybody looks. Especially Sakura's, like, grumpy face.
She's very stern, like...
Look at him. And then he gets murdered.
Well, let's see how wrong you are.
Oh.
I already know you are.
It's fine!
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder.
Let's go!
And that person was...
Hifumi.
Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
Absolutely. Tick-tock clock from Mario 64.
First, they
Isn't TikTok
convinced someone to meet them in the
Banjo-Kazooie?
rec room
No?
last night at 1 in the morning.
Is it not? There was one with a clock in Banjo-Kazooie.
There probably is. I've never played Banjo-Kazooie.
That someone they met with was Hero. The murderous duo intended to pass
Let's
Hero
go.
off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him,
Like, look at that picture
Oh,
of Hifumi in the corner.
It's Click Clock Wood is
You're right.
they drugged him,
the one I was
knocked him out,
I
and stuffed
recognize
him
that
into the
name,
Robo
even though I've
Justice
never played
suit.
Banjo-Kazooie. Let's go.
Next,
Transformers.
Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all
Hit or
this
miss, Nobel
just
says.
to create
Thanks.
evidence
It's been a
that
while
would put
since
the
I've heard that
suspicion
one.
on Hero. When they were
Guess
done
you
with
never
him,
miss,
they
huh?
shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
I love how Makoto said it's just a locker.
And then finally,
If he had looked inside the
6
locker
a.m.,
at this moment, this case would have
they moved into the
evaporated.
murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room.
Super Taka. Slam!
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
Can't believe Hifumi would kill somebody.
The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes.
Makoto, right?
So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents.
Love that picture,
For
Makoto.
these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story.
You know, I just realized about the motive for this one. Of course the last one won all that money. She's a gambler.
The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2
Alrighty.
incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But
Look at that picture of Hifumi.
while
I
we
still
did that,
can't
we
believe
left
Donnie
Hifumi alone
called
in the
this like
nurse's
from the very
office.
beginning. Like, sure, even I was able to, like, a partway through the trial,
This
but
was
that's still
exactly
nuts to
what
me.
Hifumi was hoping for.
The Pepto-Bismol.
Took a blood packet from the refrigerator.
I love that
and
sound
Justice Hammer
effect.
3, and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered.
They say she's never lost a gamble. What if it was all rigged? You're right. What is this song called, by the way? Can anybody link this this song? I want to put this on my
That's
mixtape.
what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi.
That was very smart.
We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation.
Yeah, I also kind of noticed that, Donnie. Like, I was noticing how fucking weird that was, but I was so worried about it being Kyoko because she was gone that I got caught up in that.
He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room.
We found the imposter. I love that picture of fucking Hifumi right there.
To move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared.
Man, I was just giving into that improbability. I didn't want Best Girl to die because I needed more of Kyoko in this game. It's gonna be really fun. Okay, I was about to say it would have been really funny if that last one was wrong.
And get rid of the
Because, Despair, you said at least one of them was wrong, but I guess I swapped them around while you weren't looking.
Yeah. I
and
think
they
you did
did it
swap them
using
around.
an ordinary, everyday hammer.
It's either
from the
that or my
repository.
guide was messing with
That
me
should
because I was
cover
like, wait, I
everything
think that
happened
page
in
that I
this
mentioned
case.
earlier was
And
wrong.
the vil-
Oh.
But they like numbered the pages weird.
Look at the flowers.
But you got it alright, which is all good.
I think that's my first time trying a comic. Let's go, Makoto! Oh, that's such a cool scene. I'm taking a screenshot.
Sorry. You
How do I
I can just send you the CG.
do it, please? I need that. But also, I kind of want it on stream. How do I get rid of the HUD? On Steam, I mean. How do I get rid of the HUD? What button do I press?
Oh, that's right. The
whoops.
character
I guess it's gone.
The character books show
Lost?
designs.
Well, that's okay.
Lost?
Man, I love Makoto!
When was the
That's
last
such a cool
time?
little piece of art.
Oh my god, you wanna see more? I didn't know that
They
there was
hang
more
heavy
beta
around
Monokuma.
my
That
neck.
actually looks kind
There was a beta
Can you
Monokuma.
admit it?
Have
You're
you
the
ever seen the
killer?
human version?
What?
Okay, I'll send that to you in a second.
Thank you, some guy.
Listen to you.
But
Trying
basically,
to take
this
charge.
is around the
As if
time
you're
that they
my
decided
private
to change
instructor.
into a bear.
Oh. Are you sending them to me now?
This is before that. Yeah.
Oh god, I had a lot of I missed a couple messages while I was streaming. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? Fuck that! God! Fucking no, I hate that!
Oh, it's not in the
Celestia
full size. Let me
Lunenburg.
send you the full size.
I
used to, like,
despise that!
Taiko.
Send you like the
Yasuhiro is
Discord
fine.
quality one here. I said it's-
Taiko. Taiko? Don Don Bash Bash? Oh, y'all want to see this? Can I even show this on Twitch? Oh, there's
the
a
beta
CG.
Is it not showing the full image on your end?
No, it shows the top little.
Just
It's
the
weird.
flowers? Oh, maybe I will have to just send you the like not full version. That's okay. Or like the not best quality version.
So, you finally accepted it.
I saw beta Monokuma, some guy.
I'm the kind of person.
There's like
Once
beta
I've lost,
Monokuma,
I don't like
and
things to
then
drag
there's
on.
another beta Monokuma, and then there's Monokuma.
What?
Look at the character design.
What? Her accent's gone.
Interesting.
Is the accent all faked? And then that one part happened when I died. Shouldn't that have been an F for that section? Whatever,
It's
that's
pretty lenient.
still an A rank on hard mode. I'm still chill with that.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
That's such an interesting voice. That is so new.
No, I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Numbnuts.
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote, okay? Okay.
Who are we ejecting, guys?
If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote.
Okay, guys, I think I
And when the votes
honestly
are
think how
tallied,
Doctor I did
who
it.
will become the blackened?
I think Makoto did it.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen one of these blind. I wonder what the fuck's gonna happen to her.
Oh no, I just realized I'm gonna have to read. Okay, I can do it. I can do it. I don't have to do the accent anymore. I can do it.
That's true.
I can do it.
What's gonna happen to her? How's she gonna die?
You gotta ask yourself how someone's gonna die.
This is Donnie's favorite. Okay, I can't really do a Monokuma voice, but I have to try.
I think Donnie just kind of like kins Celeste.
It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The blackened this time.
Knock on the door. Shut up, Yoshi.
Bruh, it's probably fine. Maybe
But
it's
I'm
not
not
fine. I
looking
hear
fine.
footsteps. I think that's my older brother. Who cares? Who cares? I blinded
Why
the
do I hear
back this
box
time.
music?
The true killer identifies the Solus Tickets tape was Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly,
I lost. Well, that sucks. Guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all.
Yeah, if you want it done right, you do it yourself.
Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
It sure was.
So you really did approach him with his plan? Or with this plan? How did you get him to agree? I can imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder.
Yeah, he's like so squishy.
He's so squishy.
I'm sure she relied on her specialty, lying.
My specialty. Don't make me laugh. Didn't have to listen. Oh, fuck, I can't read.
You're okay.
I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then,
Then did you use, you know, these nuts? I knew you figured it out, Kyoko.
I respect that, Monokuma. Did I respond to that already? Monokuma is
I believe
hard.
You knew that I used these nuts to get Hifumi to fucking kill.
I was tempted to just do Toad again for Monokuma.
You're absolutely right to get Hifumi to act as my accomplice.
You gave him anime!
I
Oh.
used her.
The robot,
For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but
yeah.
what was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into?
Anime! Does she mean... Is she talking about alter ego?
Say what?
Oh, what? What? What are you talking about?
just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation.
I'm totally out of the loop as usual. How sad. I am in here.
In other words,
Then you're the one that stole it?
indeed.
That's right.
I see.
Use it to drag Hifumi into the plan you've come up with. Right again. I love talking to myself. Last night after we had our meeting about how it, oh my god, how it disappeared. I paid Hifumi a visit.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. I'm not doing the accent anymore. It's too late. I can't do the accent.
You can't do it. You don't have to.
It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
Oh, what?
are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it.
What? Yeah!
So then,
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turns out, I found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the pictures as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
Grr, so it was him! But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her!
You are correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
What?
as for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh.
He did?
as for me,
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say. He abused me.
What?
And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone.
That got dark quickly.
So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime! An absolute crime! I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but I never imagined he would go that far!
Sorry. I'm talking about the Star Wars prequels with my girlfriend.
Oh, Star Wars.
It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was.
I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm going to kill him! I'm going to fucking kill him!
most unfortunate. unfortunate.
Wait, no, please, if you go now, you will be playing right into his hands.
So the one thing that could push Hifumi to murder was a waifu.
Was hurting a woman.
It was hurting a woman and the thievery of a waifu. Huh?
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape. And he in fact made you his target.
What? Escape? You don't mean...
Taka is going to try and kill you.
Not just any waifu, so I'm talking about alter ego.
indeed.
And also he can keep her to himself.
That bastard! Bastard!
Honestly,
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts?
Absolutely not! How could I? She...
I swear!
I have to save her!
actually,
Then, would you like to join with me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan.
Huh?
I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school.
She's laughing, that's scary.
And with that, it is complete.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing.
A master
Not my
plan.
flashback. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even though love is twisted as that can still drive people mad, it would seem.
I have the power of anime and God on my side. You disgust me.
I see.
Well, I have another question for you. What's that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt to do. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size.
Of course he was the one who made it.
I know he didn't make something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But
So, why'd you decide to make me the suspect?
Because you're stupid.
That's
Oh,
it?
man, I wanted to screenshot that.
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpasses my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though. Oh,
I feel like I could cry.
Kagakure's parents, you say. I proceed to push my hair behind my ear as I twirl another.
But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that? Assuming you would actually let him live.
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead when someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on.
Okay, hold on. I'm losing my mind. Okay, yeah, playing dead. Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, and you really believe that? Well, of course, that wasn't all there was to it. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was...
My fucking alarm's going off again. Hold on, okay, there we go.
Sorry.
You good, you good. Well, she could just be executed now after all that. You're right.
You were all questioning him about what had happened to him. I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have had an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. Told him that, and he believed it.
It all seems very straightforward. Stereotypical.
I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
That's so sad. So you had planned to kill him all along.
But of course, There would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
I'm sorry. How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
It's nice that instead of a last word, they get a whole last monologue. You're right. Like we get like a last moment with the characters instead of they just say a phony quote, Ace Attorney, and die.
Hold on.
You're good.
It's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean.
Oh, sorry. Some water went down the wrong pipe. Ugh. God. Anyways, now you sound like Byakuya.
I wonder about that.
Oh, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
What made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Is it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our life here began, my only thought has been escape.
But all along you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
You little bitch.
Obviously,
Damn.
that was a lie.
Yeah.
Hey,
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else here.
you little bitch.
I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture.
You know, honestly, it's kind of amazing because like they have a whole monologue and like we get a last moment with the characters and like it clears up all of the loose ends. I'm just surprised writers can remember all of the loose ends. Like I'm so scatterbrained that I couldn't possibly do that. I feel.
And do you want to know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here that would have meant nothing less than giving up my dream forever.
Honestly,
There's no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
What about writers? I'm just kind of impressed that the writers of this game, Frost, because like the purpose of this is to clear up all the loose ends and give us like last moments with the characters. I'm impressed that writers can even remember the loose ends, let alone like manage all these fucking intertwining plot lines and create puzzles and stuff. It's really amazing to me that people can do that. Like, I wouldn't even know where to start.
as for me,
And it was all for that dream.
And what was this dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle.
You're joking. You're joking.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better.
A castle?
Put together handsome men all over the world to serve as my butlers/bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need.
Like vampires?
No, it's really quirky.
What?
One of them looks like Byakuya.
One of them looks kind of like Makoto.
Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence. She literally said I killed to live for the aesthetic.
Novelle wants to be signed up. I need to catch up on chat. Listen, this is what I'm gonna have to do.
Hand it over.
This is what I'm gonna have
Hand it
to do. And haven't hatched the plan for the first chapter. Yeah, I pity you.
Why do
I pity you,
Why do I
Frost.
feel like this is like low-key a dream Donnie would be like, that's my aesthetic right there.
And it's certainly a team of writers keeping everything together that is
Donnie,
definitely
you must
hard
have
under
liked
those
Vampire Night
circumstances.
as a kid, didn't you?
This is a valid dream. Yeah, I assume only a team could do something this crazy. Like, that's probably why I like to write fluffy stories or shitpost stories instead. because I'm better at that, and it's not nearly as complicated. But I still want to like include some like writing strategies, like foreshadowing and other tools in the writing toolkit. Not Donnie's dream, but a valid one.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about.
That's fucking hilarious. I can't believe that.
Combined with my only winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality.
Hell, I don't even know.
With my own winnings.
I'm gonna have to read Frost's full prologue tonight. Like, I feel like that's gonna be a good thing to get me to wind down.
I need to find
before
out time
bed.
to read that as well. I've been so busy.
Yeah, like I skimmed it a little bit.
I don't know if I'd be able to do it tomorrow because I'm going to a pride parade.
Right. Have fun, by the way.
Thank you.
I never actually had a
I have to leave
vampire
early
phase.
because that's gonna be like an hour drive up there.
Oh god, dude. Honestly, those days are the most fun days in a twisted way.
Yeah, it's gonna be me, my little sister, and my other sister.
Hell yeah, let's go.
It's my little sister's birthday present because she wanted to go. And I was
Aww.
like, I can't get you anything, but I'll bring you. And she's like, please.
That's so nice. I'm actually in a way not surprised that Donnie has not had a vampire phase.
Donnie
Like,
didn't watch Vampire Night. Donnie, you're lying to me.
I don't know why, but she just doesn't seem like the type that would be like a vampire fan.
Donnie gives me vampire vibes because she's a goth. She's a goth GF.
Well, yeah, I kind of get that, but like, there's something nuanced about her that makes it seem like it doesn't fit, like puzzle pieces.
Did you not watch Twilight as a kid?
I sure
Like a
haven't.
young teen? No, Donnie. I mean, I'm glad you haven't. I haven't either. I fucking hate Twilight. I don't ever touch it. I had a friend explain the plot to me about how, like, Bella gets pregnant at some point and, like, the baby can like, kill her. And I just sat there and I'm like, that's great. Guess what? I don't care.
Yeah,
Why?
that just sounds terrifying.
Ugh. I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be done.
unfortunately, my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end, so why would I?
I mean, if she's
Why
going
is
to
that-
hell, there's
does
vampires in
nobody
hell.
write- Why does nobody write OCs like this in the RP groups
Just
I'm in
the
anymore?
worst.
Just kidding, that's a lie. My friends have wonderful characters.
Aw.
You sound so passionate, but you're really able to kill your own friends for it? Like, it's so rare to have characters actually, like, kill in the RP groups I'm in and have them be like, yeah, I don't regret it. Flips hair. They're always like, I regret it, but, like, I just had to. It's like, just don't regret it.
You know? Yeah, like, it's... Because, like, if it's, like, roleplay, it's just you and your own character, right? You don't want your character
Yeah.
to be seen in a bad light, but it's kind of counterintuitive, because
like
bad characters are
assholes.
important, too. Yeah,
I have a
exactly.
character. I have a character. He's my beloved little baby boy. His name is Toma Minamoto, and some RPs are like, who cares if you made 13 people commit slip and slide? You're kind of fun. You're fun to hang around. You're fine. And other RPs are like, we shun you out to the far corners. None of us want to fucking talk to you.
Good.
I'm like, "Oh."
I mean, the bad characters are so important. Like, the plot doesn't exist without conflict. You gotta have somebody to spark that shit.
Being the asshole is so much fun, especially because he's canonically weaker than a grade schooler, so all he's good at is running and dodging, but people can literally kick his ass if they hold him down.
That's awesome. And, like, it probably gives you a lot of power over the plot, too, because, like, you're the one causing the hell to happen.
Yeah.
Except in band class, because the clarinets always wanted to watch Twilight when we had a I fucking hate clarinets. I hate clarinets.
Well, they're also Squidward.
Except for
Sorry.
Squidward. Squidward's the one exception, but he's not
My
beholden
sister
to the rule of
My
clarinets are
sister used
bad.
to play clarinet.
Was she bad at it?
She quit after like 2 years, so I don't know, maybe.
Oh, I remember the superpowered baseball scene. Antagonists are so important. Like, they cannot be understated. You have to do something cool with your antagonist.
Donnie, one of my drawing requests is of the fucking rat bastard, just dressed as Sofiori. So, like... I sent you his information, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. At least you can keep going. I read the line like 10 years ago.
I'm taking a note of something. Okay,
Are you
let
taking
us
a note
continue.
ask DespairBears to help me write characters?
What? No, because that was a good discussion, and like I realized that it would be a good point to make sure any antagonist I write doesn't like regret what they do. Like,
Well, antagonists can.
well, they can, yeah, but like I'm saying that like it's important to give the spotlight sometimes to people who
best
like
advice-
premeditate that shit.
The best advice I can give for writing antagonists, or even villains in general, is they don't see themselves in the wrong. Like they think
Right.
normally most of the time what they think they did is in the right, and what the heroes are doing trying to stop them, that's wrong. They're like, I'm not doing anything wrong. And it's like sometimes villains are like, yeah, I know what I'm doing is wrong, but like no.
But I'm doing it anyway.
It's like no. You believe that you should have Eggman land, so you're gonna fucking do it because you want it.
Yeah,
Do it.
exactly. But yeah, there's all kinds of antagonists, and I think not enough people spotlight the kind of antagonist who is just
Who just is like, I don't feel any sympathy for what I did.
who is malicious, who doesn't regret it, who premeditated the whole thing.
Yeah, my character doesn't regret it. He's like, those people were bitches.
Yeah, they know they're wrong, but they don't give a shit.
They're like, what I did was wrong? Yeah, probably. But do I see it as wrong? No.
It's like Megamind. He knows he's bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Antagonists who know that what they're doing is wrong is fun too. It just depends how they're written.
Yeah, I just want to write something cool, and I'm sure Frost does as well, and
I love
everyone
writing.
in the world.
I love writing characters. I've currently written a crossing guard character who disguises herself as a guy because gay people aren't accepted in Japan, and she thinks it's the only way her feelings will ever be accepted by society.
That's a good character.
I love her dearly.
That's also
I've been
very
draw-
important. Donnie draws a good point with, because sometimes antagonists are just antagonists. They just antagonize the protagonist. They don't have to
Sometimes-
be evil.
They don't have to be evil. Byakuya isn't evil. He's just a dick.
He antagonizes the characters.
Are you asking? Okay, I'll continue. Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor.
See, look at this. She's driving it the fuck home.
A lot of people think they're mutually exclusive contests. They're really not. An antagonist can be a villain, but sometimes it can just be like Shadow and Sonic's relationship.
Faker.
It's that blue hedgehog from All Kisses. That fake. Oh, I'm not gonna quote that right now. So we can do it at night. I'll get into it. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete.
Jesus.
Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared?
Poor Allie.
My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. Hey, personal opinion, I think Celeste is a better character than Kokichiyama. People who know, but I'm just saying it right now. Kokichi
Yeah.
can suck a dick, I hate him.
I wouldn't know. That kid gets first in the guillotine and my heart, Donnie says.
Maybe that's just because I'm a Kibo Kenny.
Okay.
It's not just other people. I can even feel my own emotions. That conscious deceives the unconscious.
And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice,
It would be in a fantasy where...
Wonderful.
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Hey,
It's the thought that counts, Yasuhiro.
You just get executed again.
Oh, she's doing it for me.
Celeste smiled then, and when she did, it looked like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak, fake smile is what betrayed her.
Chills! Kills!
You all done? Okay, then let's get rolling! The blackened is scared the peace and must pay the price!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
The ultimate gambler!
Give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
I'm kind of excited for this one because Donnie said she really liked this one.
Hold on to this.
I don't know. Read it. This says.
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way.
There's the motif.
Which is why... Actually, it's not important.
I told
Well then.
you. You just are blind.
Take care.
I'm
Perhaps we'll meet again
dumb.
in another life.
Hello everybody, welcome to Game Theory. In this Game Theory, we think everybody in every Danganronpa game is actually just a reincarnation of the other people who died.
Nice?
What?
That even when she's being executed, she's called Celeste and not Yasuhiro.
Keeping it consistent. She looks terrified. That's scary, bro. Jesus. Bears? Is this the 1,000-year door? Lucky?
Yo, that's me.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. Go back. Madoka Magica. I still need to watch it. Oh god. This is a, I can't say aesthetic for some reason. This is aesthetic. I'm gonna have to look that up on Google. Oh my god. You know, sometimes that lisp gets in the way. Oh, I like the music. You sweating? You chill? You straight, bro? What the fuck? This is awesome. As the flames climb around her, she doesn't even have a chance to think about it. Fucking fire truck comes and rams her over. You thought... She just got tricked. Thanks, Monokuma.
Got nodded.
Dude, that was the plot twist of the century. Like, what is this, a Mr. Beast video? Like, hold the fuck up.
Mr. Beast, are you sure it's not a Darman video?
It's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends, so I can't pity her. But I also can't deny that at one point, I considered her a friend too. And for him to just come along and... Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world. So more people had to die.
Extreme.
You guys are still young! You need to place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna
Does
do?
your Monokuma's low-key sound like the Pharrello abridged series Monokuma?
Jeez! And here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation!
Let me out.
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but that reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us? God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already! So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key type object from Celeste?
Hey,
So, what's the deal with that?
what?
Oh,
The
huh?
message. Oh no, Sans message is being held in hostage because it says thought in it.
What's the matter?
I'll allow it, I suppose.
Thank you, Thought Patrol.
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine. You. What did you do? What did you do to me?
What? What?
hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
What the
Don't
fuck?
say it like that.
Wow! Oh man, oh jeez! Oh man, oh jeez! What do you mean? What did I do? I have no idea! I don't know anything about it! What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body. What does that mean? Okay, Hey, things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here.
Well,
Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. I'm in your walls. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
see ya.
See ya! Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Although, it wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. Hey, Kyoko.
Oh, that was
Monokuma already mentioned it, but
scary.
what's that key that Celeste gave you?
So,
Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
Huh?
What? Then that means...
Celeste probably hid it in there. Wait,
Hey,
wrong voice. I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we'd better go check.
indeed.
Good idea.
I'm getting all mixed up now. I feel bad for you because I've only had one character the whole time. You had to juggle so many at some point in this period. We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room.
It's fine, I'm used to it.
As we approached
Dude,
the
I
dressing
forgot.
room,
I forgot I have to do voice work later this week.
oh boy, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm going to go on alone from here.
it's her going off alone everywhere has to do with something, like with the one thing. Something with whatever the mastermind did to her.
Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
Is she actually like a robot? Why exactly are you going alone?
so...
Beep boop, robot. Do you even need to ask?
As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know.
Oh, no.
Then I'll go too.
What?
You?
I gotta get the Kyokusi somehow.
Please, let me go. Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
well,
Then it's up to you now.
Yo,
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay?
Oh, so Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together?
What the fuck she thinks gonna happen?
Does that mean what I think it means?
No.
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone.
Oh, I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone. Kyoko and I.
Shall we go?
Well, shall we? So, I told my GF that I made an OC joke just for her, and she sends me a gif of these two people. One is holding a heart, and the other one just pushes on the ground and then kicks the fragments. And she says, no OC.
No, see. Yeah. Makoto says.
So then,
We need to get into that locker.
Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. As the locker swung open, we saw.
You're really cold. Good evening. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe, thank goodness.
I'd never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart.
I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. No. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow.
Let's go.
I'm doing my best, so please just wait a while longer. So, now we can officially say the case is closed.
As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but can we take a second? Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
however,
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now.
I don't need to know? That just makes me even more worried.
what?
Worried?
Like what happened during the investigation this time. You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. Why do you do that?
Indeed.
It's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? You too.
No! I believe in you.
What? You believe in me?
Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. I want you to believe in me, too. Because we're friends.
I understand.
It's true.
Sorry, I'm yawning.
You're good.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little more.
Oh, what a touching little scene. Then,
That's fine.
Fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see,
what I heard from Kyoko then was, well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own two eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come, and when it did, I went into action. What the fuck's he gonna find?
these notes?
Correct.
Done.
She said correct in her voice line.
I'm ending my existence. The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. And the storage room closet there. Oh, I'm yawning. Way in the back.
She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko really be right about this? Oh, let's go in the boys' bathroom. Oh gosh. It's just a normal storage closet as far as I can tell. The secret Kyoko told me about. Could it really be hidden here? She said it was way in the back of the storage
I
closet.
started playing Funky Town on the tiles.
But I mean, seriously? Without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet. And suddenly, as if I were being yanked in. Gashunk?
Funky Town worked.
It's like the FNAF 3 Easter egg where you play codes in the...
In the tiles.
Yeah. At the same time as I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on. Funky Town parties. But jump! I had fallen through the back of the storage closet. Uh-huh. It turned out the back wall was like a revolving door and I'd made my way to the other side. Just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
In the boys' bathroom on the second floor, there's a storage closet. And away in the back of that closet, there's a secret room.
This is anime as fuck! So this is the secret room. But what's in here? There's tissues in a seat? Oh god! What happens in this room? There's a bunch of files and what look like volume after volume of yearbooks, all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. A Hope's Peak Academy student registry? This is the only thing in here not covered in dust. Has somebody been looking at it recently? It's false writing desk. I slipped the file into my hand, but before I had a chance to take a look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file and I turned my attention to it. What's this? You must not leave. That's kind of weird. I can understand if it said, like, I can't leave, but you must not leave? What is this? My head feels funny. This strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before, but I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know? Yo, oh no! Oh no! I didn't get to investigate the desk! A strange sound rang out through my head. It felt like it was shaking my brain back and forth. And then, darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it had been. Ugh. Ow.
At least the tissues are still there.
Apparently something hit me and I lost consciousness. That's all I understood.
Gotta wipe up the blood somehow.
Why was that giving him deja vu, I wonder? I'm very curious. There's no way that was mentioned before now, was it? Don't answer that. The dull throbbing pain in my head proved that much, at least. Oh, I finally get to investigate the desk. It's just...
my writing desk. You just have tissues at your writing desk? Frost, why do you need tissues?
That's kind of sus. Normal desk
Hang on,
with normal
I'm gonna
drawers.
send Frost the rock meme, the rock gift.
Do it. Empty bookshelf. Empty? Gone. It's all gone. The yearbooks, the student registry, and even the note that had fallen on the floor. It's all gone? What does this mean? But my brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. But for now, I should go back to my room. Get some rest. This story is getting intense. Holy shit. My body was heavy with pain. My mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back toward my room. Somehow... Oh, everything's green now. Time unknown? Oh. So yellow is day, blue is night, green is who knows. Somehow I made it back to the first floor of the school. Good. Ugh. The farther I walked, the more I felt. Things are getting blurry. Can't see in front of me. I couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. And after that... Huh? As if from a vast distance I heard a sound. It was faint, but undeniable. It's a little blunt force trauma, just walk it off. That sound.
I'm gonna wipe the blood off with tissues.
It's coming from the gym? Makoto's about to witness something he shouldn't have. As I desperately hauled my shaky frame toward the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. Crack! Yeah! Gagok! Bagya! What's going on? It can't be nothing. Here, in the gym? I really hope this green gets used again. It looks very silly.
I believe DR2 and V3 use it.
Hell yeah, I'm very glad. Like, the
Or at
green
least
they
they
chose
use that
almost makes it
green.
feel alien too. Like, makes you even more confused, like with the unknown title. I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. The sounds coming from inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more. Ka-cha! Back you! They're playing Bakugan in here.
Is that with the other games, it's a bit easier for them to tell what time of day it is
Oh.
compared to when you're stuck in this situation.
Yeah, there must be something. I'm curious as to what the plots of those games are.
A lot of people like DR2, but it's okay.
Hee-ha! Paching!
I'd have to replay it to see if my stance on it would change. It's been a couple years.
Well, you'll probably get to see my playthrough if you plan to stick around long enough.
I'll entertain you by doing voice acting.
Hell yeah.
I'll just pose cutely, and I proceed to slide you my please invite me to do this piece of paper. Just keep to slide it over Poyo saying to accept him.
I would be glad to have you guys. Bakia!
Smile cutely.
Da-da-dun! Sasha-sha-sha! What the fuck? What the fuck? Before me there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. No, one side's not human, that's for sure, but regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move, or even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing?
What the fuck?
I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this?
How dare you defy me?
This wasn't part of the deal.
What? The deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat. No longer compromise. No longer regret. I've made my decision.
What
I'm
the fuck?
going to resist you.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Is he like slowly turning the people in the school to aliens?
You do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
Oh god. What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then could it be? The mastermind spy is... Who? I'm not getting something here. Stand tall, Galactic Hero. Now we're in the top 7. Reminds me of Tomodachi. How we all fucking died. To be continued. What a good trial! Holy shit!
My throat hurts. It's a good thing I don't need it.
Mine kind of hurts too. That's the most voice
have,
acting I've done in my life.
We have been like more or less doing stuff for 3 hours.
Oh god.
But do remember like half of that was like text. Well, yeah, you turn that shit off right.
Oh man. That was such a good trial though.
Leon killed Sayaka. You mean like Leon S. Kennedy?
What? Celeste did nothing wrong. Novell still insists. Copium. I thought that's Poyo's thing. I wasn't aware that Sans also used the copium.
The copium meme?
Copium meme, yes.
Copium meme.
Oh god. But yes, thank you, Despair, so much for being a special guest on this stream.
Invite me back. Tell Poyo he ain't worth shit. I'm entertained.
Well, you can do voices though is the thing.
Yeah.
You're super talented in that spectrum, and unfortunately the rest of us, including myself especially, are not so like voice actor inclined.
I'm well equipped to do voice work.
Yeah, it's unfair. You're like level 99 and the rest of us are like level 30.
I try my best.
Please, honestly, like I would fucking kill somebody if we could get Donnie as a special guest on here. That would be so fun. Oh my god, please.
Donnie, I'm just saying if you don't want to be alone, I'm right here.
I would be so happy. I would be so happy. Like, I would actually be stoked if we could make that happen.
I hate to be controversial, but can we end stream? I'm very tired.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We need to end stream. It's getting really late. Ankle says he's level 1.
Right, yeah,
Dang. But yeah, that is... Yes! We got it.
Oh wait, Donnie, you like chapter 4? Cool.
That is true. She likes chapter 4. So,
I like 4 and 5.
Okay, so...
I like this game in general compared to the other ones.
Right.
Hasn't aged the... You know.
I love this game so much. It's such a good game. Anyways, Monday, Poyo will be joining me. And then I suppose the next Monday, either some guy or Donnie will join me.
And then I can come back, right?
Yeah. If nobody else wants in line, of course.
And if I'm not busy with tech work. But
of course, right. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out at the stream. Thank you so much for helping me out. And thank you, Donnie, for accepting the invitation. But yeah, this was really fun. And I'm very glad to be able to finally get into blind territory for this game again. Like, this game is so good. Holy shit. Am I gonna have to make a spreadsheet?
Stream regardless, because I have
You have mod powers.
I have mod power, yeah.
Keep your Monday nights free. Thank you. You don't have to if something comes up, of course, because I don't think anything's gonna...
GF and I started making plans to watch Star Wars movies over the summer.
Well, go for it. But nevertheless, well, we'll figure out line orders properly later. Nothing will be set in stone except for Poyo next week. But anyways, thank you guys for coming out. I'm going to actually end it now before people keep chatting and we actually stop. But thanks for coming out, guys. I will see you on Monday.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.